Alright, so you are all crew members of the Red Fang mercenary craft, Crimson Hound. This craft has been tasked with tracking down a mercantile ship, Delta MXT 0427. Repeat that if needed.
Delta MXT 0427?
Yep. Wanted for smuggling Maltech to anybody capable of paying their exorbitant price. The MXT has thwarted the last 17 recorded attempts by other mercenary crews. It's likely that they're using the very Maltech that they are transporting for defensive purposes. Your captain, Sonia Chambers, has just ordered you all to the bridge, but before you can arrive at your destination, the ship rocks. So let's start with a quick little introduction.
Like, is it...
Like, rock music starts as you...
The ship started rocking, so don't come knocking.
So don't.
You don't want to see.
Open the channel. The ship's currently rocking, so I'm afraid you'll have to
wait.
To decline currently rocking until such time as we can find out the source of the rocking.
We have completed the rocking.
I'm just riding the storm out.
I see what you did there.
Ride the lightning. So, starting with my right, let's walk our way around the table, introduce who you are, so I can record.
You don't actually have to walk.
You can sit if you want to.
I mean, I got like plantar fasciitis. I can't walk that well sometimes.
But Nate?
Sure.
And a quick little spout about you. So, what do you do on the ship? And why'd you work for the mercenary group?
Sure. So, my name is Varsk Grasumi.
Spelling?
Yeah, sure. You got it. Yeah, no, I got it. VARSK. And KRES apostrophe UMI.
That's Cressy. Okay.
Physical appearance, a kind of like duster wearing, fox-like humanoid, kind of a like smaller face, longer nose. Fox.
Okay. Fox, but not like.
Yeah, fox-like. I should say fox adjacent. And
Anthropomorphic fox.
Mm-hmm. About like probably 5'2", kind of a small guy. And he, I guess, just his role is shoot things or talk to things that are that are receptive, but that works about as well as you think it would.
It's a small flowchart.
Yeah.
Shoot or talk.
Yeah. And if there was any conversation with him before, this kind of talked about he's kind of a drifter. So this is his most recent story to tell.
So fairly new member of the Red Fang.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Robert, introduce yourself.
She is Artemis 23-7.
23-7. Okay.
Fembot.
No, she
Weird.
was,
No Austin Powers. Not allowed.
she was a science project.
Oh, okay.
It
So, likely the creation of some Maltech?
creation of a weapons company trying to create
Super soldiers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Maltech.
Mm-hmm. And
That's law number 2.
Humanity is not to be turned into a tool.
she's a 17-year-old girl with silver hair, dusty skin, unnerving violet eyes. And after the program was terminated for budgetary reasons, she kind of got threw out on the street. So with her limited skill set of killing things with her mind, she joined the mercenary crew.
Okay. It's fitting.
I'm Androsi Volkov.
Spelling?
ANDROSSI. Volkov. VOLKOV. Volkov.
Okay.
I'm skilled. I have MES specialty is biopsionics and teleportation. My teleportation can get me places I can see well, and emergency response. If someone gets shot, I can teleport quick, boom, like CPR, except better.
Quick boom.
Clear, you're fine. Get in there.
It's just a flesh wound.
To pat on the ass. And
What do you have worry about?
I'm going to stand back over there. You don't get shot again, or I have to come back. It's
It's very irritating.
little straining.
you need to pay attention more to midline.
Don't get ganked.
You need to ward more.
No more jungling for you.
What is this guy talking about?
Just mixes the two.
Yes, this is a beautiful alternate future where they didn't invent MOBAs.
They
I wish I was part of that.
No. That's pre-tech. It's lost tech.
It's
Yeah, thank God.
We've been trying to recreate it for millennia.
It used to be a VR video game. So, why did you join the Red Fang?
Why did I join the Red Fang? Because getting psychic training is expensive. I need more money so I can get better with my MES. It's hard to treat sometimes. Money. Healthcare expensive.
So to be clear, the Red Fang is a mercenary company.
They're a mercenary company that tends to lead towards completing jobs or keeping the mandate. So right now you're going after people who are literally dealing in Maltech. So your job is find them, destroy the Maltech.
Sure.
And what is this Maltech?
Maltech is malicious technology. Anything that has this tendency to lead towards unspeakable evils, those kind of fun things.
So Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter would be Maltech. No,
I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
just it has a hole where Nazis can come in.
Yeah.
And it's
They need a patch. Maltech is stuff like I'm not forgetting the term I always like.
World destruction.
Yeah, tech that destroys worlds. It can be a little bit more personal.
Unbreaked AI.
Nerve stapling, which is effectively like any sort of mental editing where you are promoting certain emotions on mass or in certain circumstances, even where it's like, I don't want people to rise up against me. I'm going to make, feelings of rebellion connect to literal physical pain. Or literally removing parts of a person's brain so they work better for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a wide range of possibilities, and I think they even have a nice little quick explanation somewhere. Yeah, it's
Page
forbidden
62.
tech. We'll see if we
62,
can
you
find
say?
their.
Thou
Forbidden
shalt not
science.
make tools of mankind. Thou shalt not create unbreaked minds, aka AI,
That
which
is-
are unbreaked.
To go insane.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they tend to get fixated on something, like something that can't be answered.
And thou shalt not create devices of planetary destruction, are the 3 pillars of Maltech.
Yeah, the majority tend to lean more towards number 1.
Or number 2.
Yeah. And 3 usually takes people with more technology, but tech is
Make a number
kinda-
2 that makes a number 3.
Yeah.
Because number 2 can easily make a number 3.
Number 2 is kind of the number 3 when you think
If you're
about
making any of these numbers, you need to
it. You need to see something.
you need to
Yeah.
see a doctor.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
Because an AI will...
All right, Zach. Who are you?
No.
We are Rainier Zell.
How'd you spell that?
R-A-O-N-I-R.
R-A-O-N-I-R.
N-I-R. Z-A-O.
Z-A-O. Okay. Who are you? Why did you join the Red Fang Mercenaries?
I am a ruffian, strong-arm sort of entity. I was involved in an uprising with a group against a company that went poorly. I don't use guns because part of the reason it went poorly was the guns many members of the uprising were using backfired, so to speak. And I am currently involved with the Red Fang because it's safer than being dead.
That's fair. They protect their own.
What's your name again?
Rainier Zhao. Raonir.
Try it again.
Raonir.
It's something about that name. You have to hear it twice.
Zao.
I don't care about
You're the one that always gets me shit for having a last name. I finally have a last
it.
name.
What was your character's name again?
Varsk?
Varsk.
Varsk.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. One.
Alright, scratch one grub.
And finally, Jason.
I am Jaffan Typhy.
Spell it.
Jafan Typhe.
I was thinking Jaffa, as in like Jaffa cakes. So
Think of it that way, but with an N.
Jaffa cakes.
I don't know.
Jaffan is a human mechanic, I think would be the best word for it. It's not so. He's not so sophisticated to be a technician.
Not quite there yet.
He comes from Anonin, which is a world run by cyber communists, because I just wanted to say
Nice.
That's fair.
Cyber communism.
He hated it because he liked the idea of private property. And so, living in the cyber communist world, he like took like salvage and scrap and like made his own stuff, and like clearly that's against the law of the planet. So he left and joined a mercenary company because what better expression
How to
of
get off the
private
planet.
property is there, but like getting coin for taking other people's private property.
As you do.
He kind of looks like Jimmy Simpson from Westworld. You know what I'm talking about?
1
I
second.
think so.
He's kind of like a tall, dark blonde, kind of thin guy,
The lanky.
a little lanky.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
got the face.
Except imagine that he is covered in like Mad Max style, like war paints, gear, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Borderlands.
Borderlands-ish.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah, he's in a nice wool suit.
Sweating constantly.
Yeah,
Oh,
With or without glasses?
without.
Okay.
So he's real good with he's real good with tech. He can fix stuff. He's got his meta tool with him. He carries a spike thrower, which is a fancy shotgun, mag shotgun.
Oh,
like Gene Reno from when he was in
Gotcha.
Mission Impossible.
Nice. Yeah, I know that face.
And he's a little off.
Something off about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
if you look at this Fox Stellaris, you'll
It's
see
just the first entry.
basically like
It's hyper specific, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Alright. Throw that in the corner. Alright. Well, we'll
I think if I
Kinda
get
get started.
anything in Minnesota,
as soon as he comes back. Do some quick prep while he is away.
A reminder, if you don't have a level and a skill, it's at -2. Otherwise, your level is the bonus that you add. So it'll be 0 or 1 or
yeah.
whatever.
It just makes you like 0. Just makes it so you know a little bit of it, right? You know the basic concepts.
Yeah, 0 is
You're
like
competent.
you're competent.
Yeah.
Whereas level 1 is like you're a professional.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
2 is you're a veteran.
Then we start getting into like best and
And what's the
Country
what are the
and
DCs with skills typically? Like, what are you looking at? Like, let's say like an easy versus normal.
easy is 6, and really difficult is like 14 or higher.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think the
Rolls
first
can be
edition was
tough.
a lot more like Dungeon World or the Power by Apocalypse.
Well, the first one actually had more skills. This
freely.
is actually closer to.
Well, I mean,
Trimmed
in
down.
like the outcome of like the.
oh, is this like a second edition?
Yeah, this is
Yes,
the
the
revised
revised.
version. Yeah.
Because I think I remember them having to roll 10. or
Some things
about
got
4.
cleaned up. Like there were some OSR kind of handovers where like they were still doing descending armor class, right? And people were like, just Just change
Just
it.
update.
Most people like ascending armor class instead. Like the.
Yeah.
What is
we're
this
used
ascending
to.
armor class?
Well, it's like you're trying to your
Roll
armor
under.
class goes up, and you're trying to beat it, equal or beat it, as opposed to descending armor class, which is the
Rolling
lower
under.
your AC, the better it is, and you're trying to
The whole thing.
go under it. It's the whole cyclic thing.
So
Anyway.
it's kind of like Call of Cthulhu rules, except for AC.
It's a little more complicated than that. I have to give you my Advanced Dungeons and Dragons book sometime. You could read the thick of But yeah, so they
Everybody always did
changed
homebrew
that, and they did some
conversions for it.
streamlining and stuff like that. So they just
It's just not
kind of like a. It is truly a revised version of the first edition. It's not really a proper second edition.
All right. So you find yourselves in the silvery hallway, making your way towards the main elevator to make your way up to the bridge. When suddenly the ship rocks to one side, the lights go out for a split second, and then they pop back on red. You start hearing the klaxon that is used by the ship to denote all hands to battle stations. But your orders from the captain supersede that. You need to get to the bridge, find out what's going on, and go from there.
I pop my armor on.
Okay.
Uh,
What does that look like?
It doesn't look like anything. It's just an invisible force field.
Okay, so you just take a moment to think about it, and
It's not even a. It's just.
Because it's silent.
Indeed.
It's like peeing in a spacesuit. You just do it,
natural.
Yeah.
Or NASCAR.
and no one will know.
Yeah.
Maybe someone. But
Maybe.
it's,
Later.
I would
put down my space
pop
coffee.
my sword over my shoulder and pick up the pace.
Okay.
I will adjust my weird combination of like metal pieces and football pad stuff, and then just take a jog, muttering under my breath, but I'm going to have to fix some of the shit that's already been broken.
Okay. Find your way to the elevator rather quickly.
Should I try to go there quick, or should we stay together?
Do you want to die?
Yeah, I'll stay here. I'll stay in the elevator.
Okay, yeah, you reach the elevator. Door opens. Able to get inside and make your way up to the
Thank
bridge.
fuck, this still works.
Make your way up to the bridge. You can see out the main viewport. There's another ship. Shots are making their way across space towards your ship. You're hearing the captain yell for evasive maneuvers, return fire, prepping of the torpedoes. She's not very happy, but seems to be leading the group fairly well.
How many of there are us? That was the worst said sense of my.
I don't know, I've heard worse.
You're looking at a couple hundred.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, like
On the
This
ship?
is like
Yeah,
some road
sizable
trip
crew.
stuff. All right.
Yeah, you were not specialists. You were some of the new crew,
Oh.
which is why it's kind of strange that you were all called individually for
Sure,
this.
sure.
All right, so what do? Door opens. Everybody's doing the Star Trek, prep back and forth kind of rock.
Right, so you're grasping onto the chairs.
Yeah.
I leisurely make my way over to the captain while looking surly.
Sure. She's used to this. Deals with all sorts.
Different personalities on a mercenary crew.
I think I'm still looking at the viewport, like looking at the opposing ship, and I'm kind of muttering to myself, "I'm gonna fuck you up. I can't believe you're doing this to me this early."
You saying you want to board and blow it up
No,
from
I'm
inside?
just saying, if they're gonna fuck our ship up, like I want to do it twice as hard. You know what I mean? Because I want to make the person over there who's supposed to fix it feel my pain, but tenfold. You understand?
You hear somebody at one of the sensor stations bark out, "They're launching boarding parties."
God damn it!
Captain starts barking some orders about defense teams to certain positions and then turns to see you being roughly the only person close by. Good. Find the rest of them, who I called together, and head down to the third deck, engineering. Secure it.
Alright.
Door walks in, just walking like hand on my hip, coffee mug in the other hand.
What's going on?
Oh, great, hot.
Yeah.
Did you hear something?
The captain goes,
Yeah.
takes your coffee. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
A little bit
You're
of
like-
turbulence. How's everybody doing?
All right, everybody. Third deck.
The power move is to let her take the coffee and introduce a second.
I can't
I
prepare.
prepared that.
Okay, wait, what?
Actually, this one was
This
for you,
is
but
a
I'll
third, yeah.
Where were you keeping?
That's a good question.
Reminds me of the Rodel Dorado.
That's where I keep the wheel of cheese in my.
Rotel Dorado is the best evidence that the D&D party you need is a bard in a robe.
How did she get them? Where was she keeping them?
Okay, so
I start just walking to the third floor. Third deck.
Let me go away.
After all, you.
You saunter over to the elevator, make your way down. It
Still come.
stops for a moment, bit of a judder. You almost spill, but you've got that quick reflex to catch it before it slides out.
Spill that on me and I'll kill you with my mind.
You're tempted. In this moment.
You make the critical mistake that I would love to spill this.
Elevator resumes makes its way back down to third deck, and you can, as the door opens, see something drilling through the hull and kind of passing through a little bit before it comes to a rest.
God damn it.
Would you look at that?
Looks to be about probably 60 meters away from you.
What's the room like?
Corridor, pretty much straight ahead. There's a couple of about 20 feet up, goes off to the right. 40 feet up, goes off to the left. 60 feet. Looks like this thing hit some corridor and drilled through before stopping here.
Well, that's my weekend. Right. I'm looking at like 40 man hours there, just fixing that thing alone.
That. I don't envy you.
I'm never going to finish War and Peace at this rate.
Then let's kill all those fuckers who opened that.
Hey, language, please.
Yeah, please.
It's not language where I come from. That is just normal.
Vodka means water. I do not understand.
You never actually said where you're from.
Before you get a chance to answer, bolts on the side of it explode, revealing a compartment inside. 3 well-armed soldiers climb their way out, and everybody please roll initiative.
So that's
You roll a d8,
Yep.
plus
and then
0.
add your initiative, which is your dex mod.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
8. Happens to the best of them.
D8 and add whatever.
D8 and add your
Dex.
mod.
What you got?
6.
Okay. What you got?
8.
Thank you. What you got?
4.
Okay. What you got?
2.
Nice. What you got?
7.
All right.
Roll that nat 8. I like it.
Well, no, but actually, that's actually 2. I realized.
First initiative at the beginning. I rolled 1.
Happens to the best of them, man.
Actually, just 2.
Stand there with the hands on the hips.
It's good. I'm going to pop my armor.
Yeah. No, that's a very good thing. All right. Renaud. Or Renier. I'm just...
Rainier.
Yeah, is it Renier?
Like the
Raunier?
beer? Like the.
Yeah, right here.
Raunier. Raunier, you're up first.
Just call him R.
Art.
You can call it
Zhao.
with R or Zhao.
I like
He
Zhao.
doesn't
You
really
can call him
care.
Susan if you like.
Good job.
That's the DM prerogative. Feels good.
You can't kill God in this system.
Not yet.
So, what is movement speed? I guess you said we're about 60 meters away?
Up to 10 meters for free, basically. Right.
Yeah, as a move action.
And then can you, like, double move? Does that do, like, a ×3 movement or something?
I don't think you can.
Okay.
You can't split your move action. You have to move all at once. And you can move up to 10 meters.
So, we're like 6 turns of movement away from them.
For melee, yeah. It looks like they're still, like, crawling out.
Okay. So, we're just in like a straight corridor? There's no cover or anything? Or
There's some staggered cover. This corridor in particular is filled with different bits of like engineering. There's like carts off to the side, crates because storage was full.
Alright, cool. I will go forward my full movement to I guess full movement as far as whatever the cover is. That's the cover that's closest to the end of my movement.
Yeah, you'll be able to find that. Consider it a full move.
Yeah. And then I'll just take cover. And
All right.
I don't know how that affects anything, but that's what I would do.
So many pages I need to bookmark.
I will eventually get up to them. I will
Yeah,
stab
like I
them.
said, 48.
Yeah, 'cause I
48's
need
all the combat stuff.
weapons.
48 and 50.
Okay, cool. All their weapons are pretty much at range. Neat. All right. You notice the first of these boarding party members quickly hops over the side, prepped and ready, draws a pistol, looks down the hallway, sees you as the closest, and is going to try to take a shot despite the cover.
Okay.
So what is your AC?
My AC is 15,
Okay.
and I don't really know how cover impacts anything.
Shot and a miss either way.
Okay.
So hits the cart that you're hiding behind. You notice something smells like melted slag above you.
Oh, is it the best you've got?
Varsk.
As shots were by, still coffee mug in hand, moving up closer
Really gonna stick.
from the laser pistol, left hand, twirling them towards the guy who just shot.
Raider A. Shot and a miss.
Shot and a miss. So.
Yeah. Goes wide. You end up hitting the back of their vessel, the boarding craft. All right, Raider B hops out, moves up to some cover, and then pops up and returns fire
Sure,
at
you
you.
got it.
Again with more lasers. Uh-oh, they're getting close. Does a 13 strike you?
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah,
Almost hits the coffee mug.
Yeah, oh no.
You panic for a moment.
That is sheer panic.
Jafar?
Is it? You're not getting below it, right? Or,
Yeah, no.
No.
You're
That was the
moving
old
under
system.
above.
It's all classic.
all normal.
It's all yeah.
It's,
no.
it's all
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
They have to equal or beat your
Sure.
basic. Yeah.
Jafar.
Okay. I will move my full movement up 10 meters. I will use an
Distance.
on-turn action to unstow my spike thrower
Okay.
mag shotgun. And I am. So they said they were 60 meters away, right? So
Yep.
now I'm 50. Now I'm out of range with this thing, so I'm just going to bunker down behind like a crate or something and wait.
Lug nut container.
Is this
where we
mostly
keep
just
all our
like a
excess
hallway?
luggage.
Or
Yeah, so imagine it was a corridor of the ship used for transportation, moving materials. It's like 10 feet wide, just so they can move some of the heavier stuff through, since this is an engineering deck. This was pretty much a straight shot back towards the engineering room that you're supposed to head towards. And somebody hit the side of your ship with a drill torpedo and just worked their way in, happened to stop here, booted their way out.
Bastards.
That's pretty cool.
Andrasi.
so I'll teleport
Good way to board, right?
10 meters up
This fucking asshole just teleporting everywhere.
as my move
The
action.
rest of us have to use our feet.
Plebs.
I'll be like I'll be on an E and I'll fire around with my laser rifle.
A, B, or C. They've been moving in order. Okay, so the one who hasn't acted yet.
Oh, nope, natural one.
Okay. Are critical failures a thing?
I don't know.
I'm going to make it a thing.
Are we reading movement room?
So, laser rifle, laser pistol?
Rifle.
Rifle? Okay, so you click, and you just hear this pop and sputter as the battery starts leaking.
Gross.
That's not good.
Gross.
You got a dud. You'll just have to switch it out.
Ooh.
All right. Raider C joins his companions, hops out, moves a little bit. Again, pulls a laser pistol, and is going to take a shot at Jafon. Ooh, that's probably going to hit.
Great, I'm dead already.
Yeah. 19?
Would you believe if I said it missed?
I'm new to the system. So
I got AC
might.
13, so of course it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, most everyone has.
Is this
whatever
inaccurate?
AC of 13.
Like, this is the online site about this game. It talks about movement being different than just 10 meters.
No, that's not it.
Well, lucky you.
So this is before the
You
revised
take 1
edition.
damage.
Yay!
Maybe.
Okay, right, this is 2015, so
Either that's the original version or it's something modified.
And there goes half
No.
wall.
is the original.
You can move.
Oh God,
up
no!
to 10 meters
Okay.
as your one move action for a
So they
Fighting the
changed
Mushroom
that.
Kingdom in space. All right, 23. You're up. I'm gonna make 23 and meet
Now the
jokes.
GM could at some point be like, you want to roll like
Okay, as an
Athletics.
Constitution plus
on as
Something
turn
to
action.
you know.
I was looking for just
summoned my
general combat stuff and I
telekinetic
saw that, so I
gun.
wasn't sure. But if that's not right,
That's
then
all.
the
And
rest of
I
the
say,
combat stuff
all right,
is stuff
you
as well.
assholes,
That
it's
doesn't
killing
matter.
time.
Ready or
What a
still?
great catchphrase.
So 21.
Ready or
does that
still?
hit?
Weapons actually
Who are you
a full
shooting?
action.
Let's go with 8.
What?
All right.
Ready or
Yes,
still,
that'll hit
a
A.
weapon's actually a full action.
Roll for damage.
Wow.
Let's see. D10 plus 2.
But pick up an item's a move action. What?
9 damage.
Nice. A solid hit. You can tell from the hit, this guy's clearly a veteran. He's been in combat before. He takes the hit. Not looking great, but he's still up.
Good.
All right, back to the top. Zhao.
We need
you're
some
up.
more of those.
10 more meters and find cover.
Okay. Duck and take more cover. If you'd like to, you can spend an. What did you suggest? Like a strength and constitution?
Well, it could
Or-
be like
Constitution and. There's no
Exert?
athletics.
exert.
Yeah.
You could do an exert check to see if.
Yeah, in this case, I'd say
Climb.
you're going for like a sprint. So give me dexterity and exert. See how quickly you can move.
Well, that's unfortunate.
If you have a
I mean,
zero,
I'll give you strength too. Either one.
It's a minus
Yeah,
2.
I'm just going 10 meters.
10 meters? Cool.
Yep, that's all that's going to happen this turn.
That'd
Skills
be
are 2d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I probably will roll better, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you rolled a 3.
Statistically speaking,
So, yeah, if we do strength and exert,
what's your total?
6, 7, 8.
8 total?
Yeah.
Say move another 8 meters.
So it'd be 18 meters up and find cover.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Booking it.
So I'm almost halfway there.
All right. Raider A's up. Doesn't like being shot. Is going to try to return fire.
He would.
You know, if we
It's a
get level
cliche.
3, I could
Turn
I could
fire.
group teleport, get you up there real fast.
Well, we're not all 3 yet.
Let's pop one and give him a reroll real
That's what I
quick.
did with.
Oh, that's what we can
Robert
do with those?
in our.
Yep.
last game.
That'll
we,
do.
we had a sniper.
19
It was
to
like,
hit.
yeah, we're up there.
Laser pistol.
Instantly vaporized.
3 damage.
We pushed him over the roof.
Well, I like the damage when I actually
Well, I look at my own
get up
health
there to
pool
hit
after
them. And they take massive penalties and shoot me when I'm that close.
Yeah. They have a rifle that can't
And
even
I just
shoot.
kind of shake my fist at him and go,
Pistols.
now I'm pissed.
Now I'm mad.
Rifles can't even
Soon
shoot.
you'll be dead.
Pistols are best for.
Varsk, you're up.
Move it up a little bit more. Just
Just
because I'm still
sit.
firing more.
Just pistol.
The coordination to be moving quickly and just not spill the coffee.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. I don't know
Are
what
there
that
crit
did.
successes?
There now.
Technically, yes. I think so.
I like that.
I mean, not in terms of combat, I don't think, but like.
In terms of other stuff? Yeah. Who are you shooting at
Well,
first?
when you're attacking, I think
Guy who
1 is
shot
always
me.
a miss and 20 is always a
They
hit.
actually shooting at me.
Was that A or B? I can't remember.
I think it was B because it was the second one.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
So shooting at B. That will hit.
Cool.
We'll say roll damage twice.
I'm not seeing anything.
Since you
but
spent the 10.
Well, it only mentions
Actually, I think
1
it's-
and 20s being important in saving throws.
Okay. So yeah, we'll use the. You can spend a point if you want to turn it into a crit.
Okay.
Or a D&D crit.
That's cute.
So 10 damage, Doug?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Another sizable hit.
There's no for damage. There's no like you don't add your mod or anything to that.
You do.
right? Oh, you do. Oh, I see. Oh, then,
So what's your die
So,
plus whatever the
that's
relevant mod is?
12.
12 total? Alright. You land just the perfect shot. Hit the head. Bores through some of the armor. They just drop. I killed mine. I'm going to holster it up for the rest of you.
I just turned back around towards the elevator, still drinking coffee.
You damaged the other.
Javon?
Now how are we supposed to, salvage their bodies?
Jafan, you're
Okay, I am going to move up another 10 meters, so I should be within 40 meters now.
Mhm.
Right? That's the maximum range on my spike thrower.
Oh,
Take
spike
the shot.
thrower.
Yeah.
So many spikes.
So I'm gonna.
Those are nice.
Okay, I'm gonna
Burst.
roll.
Mhm.
I take a -2 because of
distance.
distance.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
the distance.
Let me quickly double check.
Going for
Speed.
Shooting a distant
beyond
pool.
normal range is a -2. Okay, so -2. So I'm really only doing a -1 because I got a +1 to attack. So
I like
Minus-
that they kind of did away with the
Half cover
complex
is
range
-2.
3.5.
you know what I'm gonna do?
Plate cover is -1.
I'm gonna burst fire as well.
Nice.
So you get
All right.
+2.
So many spikes.
So 3 and then -2. So I've still got a +1.
Nice. If you roll poorly, remember we've got plenty of fortune. Might not need it.
13.
Just misses.
I'm gonna roll again. 20 plus
That'll do
21.
There we go.
21.
Turn that into a crit.
Done, done. You taking C, I'm guessing?
Whoever's conceivably closest, because it's a spike thrower, it's a shotgun, so there's only so.
It'd be A or C. A hasn't moved up.
Let's
any
do A.
further than C. Okay.
So the crit means what? What do you say?
Double damage if you want.
So you're rolling 68?
I'd allow some sort of, if you wanted to leave him with a certain condition, some sort of...
Probably
Okay.
gonna kill this guy.
Probably gonna kill this
Oh,
guy.
yeah. More dice?
I forgot that my shotgun does D8. I don't have any out.
Yeah.
Oh, I can give you it.
You need like 3d8 for each one, and it's 68.
6 D8.
This is going to be fun to watch.
I'm gonna mutilate this
Mhm.
person.
In theory.
Ah, you fucked up.
You should have punched a hole in my shell.
And you do
fucked up.
6 damage.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to borrow.
Okay.
+2 for burst firing.
And +2 damage. +1 for my dex.
So +3.
Okay. 21.
I think he's dead.
5.
Jim.
14.
He's saying,
39.
Jim.
41.
Jim, he's dead.
42 points of damage.
So,
Because I'm firing like.
yeah, you line up the shot and you're like, all right, you start by aiming roughly around the legs. And with the kickback with a couple of burst shots.
Goes up. Yeah.
This is yours.
Once the bit of smoke clears, you realize
mine?
there's
Yeah, this is
nothing but
yours.
red
That's yours.
paste
Yes.
left.
What?
That's
Oh,
yours.
Okay. I believe you. Just
So
the
he's.
angle.
What I'm imagining is there's.
Like,
God damn it.
So-
Like,
It's like Doom.
so the bomb squad will refer to like certain people who have died as the red mist. when
Yeah.
they explode.
Exactly.
You got that version with a slug thrower.
I always imagine the Spectre is like the
Well, it's technically a mag thrower, so it shoots
Brute's
out
weapon
like
from Halo.
metal
Shards.
shits.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Yeah.
All right. Andrasi,
my God.
there's one left. Hasn't been touched yet. Seems unhappy, to say the least.
I'll try to shoot again. Am I shooting from a prepared firing position? Probably not.
Not yet.
That's okay.
You'd need to have mentioned
Yeah.
something about that last turn, I'd say.
18?
That'll do.
Or I guess 19.
Still good.
Oh, there we go. 8 damage. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to reload because the crit. So would that be move action for that?
Where's your battery?
Smith.
Because it's a full action if it's in your pack.
You got a belt?
Yeah.
I assume it's a quick reload with move then.
Oh, wait. Reload is still a
Normally, it's one main action to reload,
one.
unless you don't have to reload because X or Y,
Right.
or you're using a musket or something, which takes 2 main actions to reload.
Okay, so this turn will be reloaded.
Nothing.
Okay, one moment.
Hold on.
However,
Just gotta jimmy this.
energy
real quick.
weapons, they don't. I mean, they have like magazines, right? What are you using?
Laser rifle.
Laser rifle.
Laser rifle. That's the kind of magazine to 20. So normally you could take 20 shots before having to reload.
Yeah, well, I crit failed last time, and he.
Oh, you did the hissing and pop.
He said, "Yeah, it's
Yeah, we're
It's
gonna
a- so it's
spend
a
to make
main
you work
action.
for it.
yeah,
So you couldn't
So
shoot at the same
nothing.
time.
Yeah, I got to give these guys more chances to shoot at you.
yeah."
Potentially kill somebody in the first opening moments.
So I'll take my instant action to
Mhm.
to apply effort to to be spatially aware, 100 meters around me,
Yep, that's space.
Okay.
just to get a better shot of the red mist.
Is it so? It's only stuff you can see, right?
It is technically line of sight.
Okay.
It is blocked by stuff,
All I need to know.
but I get like 100 meters, 360
You are aware.
aware. It's like a sky cam.
All right. Raider C, the last surviving member, worriedly looks between Jafan and Artemis.
I have one active.
Yeah, you fucked up, buddy.
And it is going to, again, draw and try to take a shot, aiming for Artemis this time.
I'm just like sitting there,
Second-hand
just
shot
like
coming. They're going to get another reroll.
Kill. Kill.
Another 6. Yeah, just shot in a whiff. Stress is getting to this guy.
kill guy, the science guy.
Kill Nye, the science guy. Artemis, you're up.
Alright, gonna take another shot.
Looks exactly like Bill Nye, except he's got black metal face paint on.
I like it. He's wearing a mask.
You got any more left?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
roll.
gave at least 3.
Okay.
Cost you 2.
14?
14 just hits.
Good thing for that reroll. Got one higher.
There we go.
10 damage.
Nice. Another strong hit. Still up.
Oh.
Back up to Renown.
How far away is this person?
What, for you, like 32 feet now?
32 meters.
Yeah, 32
Okay, so he's still right at the entrance.
So
Yeah,
he's
they
still
did
like
move up a bit.
60.
So, actually 20, 28, or 26.
Okay,
This is a
I
long
would
hallway.
move up and take cover.
Okay. You want to do another exert?
This is a long, long hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big ship.
That's right, because you are saying 100
They're-
person
yeah,
crew.
You're looking at like 100, 150 people.
Because if there's 100 meters, that's football
11.
Yeah.
hallway. Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, you can move up. Total of what, 21 meters this turn.
Yeah.
So your next turn, you're in range.
Well, I mean, he'll be dead by then, but then I can just go
Probably,
in with the ship, so.
You're like, this is mine, this is mine.
All of this is mine!
All right. Varsk, you're up next.
Alright. How many do we have left?
One left by the look of it.
One unfortunate, but you killed yours already.
Yeah.
Remember? You're going back to get more.
Yes,
I'm
do
going
not,
back to go get
do
one.
not kill steal here.
Well, now I just have to set that precedent. So,
Gonna be that guy.
Always.
my KD ratio is important to me. I apologize.
Well, hopefully everybody's KD ratio is positive.
Yeah.
on the ship, your salary is directly.
Of course.
Alright.
So how do you have a ratio if it's,
Trying to
over
fire
0?
our last man.
Because if you only have 1 life.
That'll do.
Okay.
It's a pretty
Dice
undefined
alone.
ratio.
Well, depending on how good we are with
5?
sleeping.
Just enough to drop him. Line up the shot, hit the
thought of
shoulder,
sleeving
collapses,
in does fat numbers very much.
starts bleeding out. All right.
You could be re-sleeved.
I mean, it's all possible.
They all dead?
Seems to be that way.
I head into the ship. Or there, like the.
The little pod. Oh yeah, that's true. If they've got like cells in there, and
Yeah. Get in on the inside of it. You notice there's another bulkhead to your left. Looks like it heads to another compartment of the ship. The other side is also blown out, and you can see further down the hallway, probably another 20 feet, 20 meters before you hit the ship's main engine bay, where you were tasked to go and hold.
Do I see anything inside of the compartment?
In the main compartment, there's like crash straps, a whole bunch of foam, and this weird like interior gel. Everything's got this dark kind of purple, very, very dark purple and red lighting kind of tinge to everything. Aside from that compartment heading further in, there's weapons racks that are empty, and a couple of spare batteries. Literally just 2 of them.
Do they have laser pistols or anything?
I mean, on the bodies, yeah.
Let's take a laser pistol.
That's a D6, right? I didn't. Okay.
There's a pistol D6, yeah.
Alright, so I figured.
It's like 50,
Okay.
100 feet.
Back to mission.
Distance.
Everybody fun?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm good.
They were really poor shots, weren't they?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine with me. I'm in bother me.
Wouldn't you? Because then their missed shot hits the ship and you have to repair it.
I think we handled that pretty
Well,
darn
it's going to
well.
hit something either way. Look, what the point is, they're doing things that are antithetical to my whole fixing shit thing. So that bothers me a lot.
I mean, it's troublesome. Just go reach for the wall and like to the nearest radio. Sorry, this trope. Can we have secured? I believe have we secured this?
We've secured hallway.
Yeah, we secured the hallway.
Hallway 1 of 3,482 hallways.
Block
You get a very
83D.
stern reply back. The engine room.
You didn't say over and over.
No, I didn't say that's the
That's what
first-
that's over.
It doesn't make that naturally.
You have to do it.
Hang it
Yeah,
back up on the wall.
That's some serious post-tech technology.
Our society has
Had to work up to
transitioned
that.
from over being how you
To
end radio
manually
talk to being.
Yeah, it was in all the old videos.
Yes.
It's what we learned from our post.
Well, I imagine I know exactly where the engine room is, so I'm going to head in that
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah.
Quick
I'm gonna
preload
follow.
and then just.
I'll also
That's what-
reload, of course.
I'm not gonna just.
I would have to reload, but I did that just earlier. You know, stupid thing like
I don't-
just melted out the
You don't need
hand.
to tell me about your play-by-play on the murder and strangers ordeal.
I didn't murder anyone because I had no time.
Self-defense.
Important thing is they're dead, and we're going to go to the engine. You not finish that goddamn coffee yet?
I'm enjoying
How
it.
long does it take you to drink?
It's the whole muzzle. It takes longer to drink out of coffee cups.
Yes.
It's
I gotta get it.
It's to really get it. It's the fox and the stork all over again. Just serious pain in the ass.
I really like
I
to
guess
enjoy
I'll start running towards the engine
I
room
like to enjoy my coffee
with the spike thrower still drawn, still out.
And I'm running right after you.
All right. I burst open into the engine bay. You can see the spike drive there. A group of 5 lesser armored but equally armed raiders are kind of standing there. Compared to the other guys who were in some sort of combat armor, these almost look like combat technicians. They've got a jumper on and like pistol at the side, wrenches out. Looks like they're trying to understand or get a good glimpse of this drive, and maybe are planning to take it apart.
Good, more people to kill.
Is there like raptors?
Are they like close
Catwalk?
by? Or are they like pretty far
You're
away?
on floor. You could go up to some higher levels of the catwalks to gain access to more of like the engine
But
stuff, but there's 2 of them up top, 3 of them on the bottom. You're looking at probably like about 10-15 meters before you hit most of them, and if you're running up the stairs, probably 25 meters to hit the people up top.
But literal distance. How is it?
Vertically, they're 5 meters up maybe.
Okay.
So we're in
There's
this, we're in
some
this
height.
big engine room then.
Yeah.
They're like.
This has your spike
You just wanna
drive, which is how
teleport.
you do FTL
I
travel.
get 10 meters for free as a move action.
And it looks like they're trying to dismantle.
So we burst through into the engine bay, right? I still got my spike thrower out. I'll see this. Just rage. I'll shut it. Hey,
It's my spike drive.
I don't see any licensed technicians in here.
Where's your PPE?
I'm sure you get one of them. They're like, I'm licensed, sir.
See, you can do this, or you don't.
Should you? Let's think.
Wow, these
Come
guys
on,
might
guys,
be
sit
better,
down.
but they're
Let's
rolling
wrap
better.
last
Let's have a chat.
last chance.
We're rolling for initiative.
Yep. Initiative.
I
or-
assumed so.
Yep.
Well, definitely better than last time. Of course, I couldn't do worse.
Yeah, 6.
Weird how some of those differ. Okay.
4.
4. Okay. Andrasi.
7.
Nice.
Stable.
Artemis.
6.
A little better. Actually, a lot better. But Varsk.
6.
All right. Does somebody want to roll for Zhao?
7.
Damn.
Total.
Or
Plus Dex. So, yeah, so
7.
Nice.
his Dex is 0.
All right. Reordered. Wow, that's actually a real clean block of action.
PC and on PC.
Almost. It splits with 2 of them, then all of you, and then the rest of them.
Okay.
Okay. First 2 turn. We'll look at the lot of you. We'll just do 1 through 4. That's very down a player right now. All right, 2 and 4.
Great.
Yep. They didn't like you yelling at them. Raider A goes, "Here's my credentials."
You're smart.
That's a good one-liner.
Tasting and taste my credentials. I'm guessing a 9 misses.
9 misses, thank
Okay.
you. Yes.
I can't taste that if you don't put it, in my mouth.
The other one turns to you and rolls a natural 20. I'm not rolling crits for them because that's horrifically mean.
This would be petty.
3 points of damage, though. Hanging in there?
You're the one with a lot of
I got 11 hit points.
Yeah. Okay.
hit points. So.
All right, so they take their first 2 shots. The lasers strike the ground, and another one hits you in the shoulder. It burns pretty bad.
God damn it!
Hey, language.
Yeah, come on. Have some class.
Zhao would be up, but... Androssi.
So I'll take my move action to teleport up to
That
the
just
catwalk.
moves up and tries to get into melee.
Because
Yeah. Which you
proficient,
can actually do with the first
proficient
floor
apparition. I can teleport 10 meters with no effort.
folks. Nice.
As a move
You just
action.
kind of jaunt all over
Blip.
the place.
Nightcrawler.
And then I'll burst fire at the one of the guys up there.
All right. We'll say... all right, I'm going to reorder them so they're actually
probably
alphabetical. We're going to say A and B, the people who shot first, are all up top.
Okay.
And then C, D, and E are all on the bottom.
Okay.
So I guess I'm shooting at A or B.
Let's go with A. Why not?
Not a 21, but it's a 22. Sorry.
Oh,
I
the
mean,
22
that'll
misses.
hit it.
You should have gotten 21.
That's blackjack.
That's what you want, right?
21.
21.
And you only add the attribute, not the your shooting for damage, right?
What now?
You only
Yeah, I
add
think
your
just the
attribute, not the skill.
Yes. Just attribute.
So that's 7 damage.
Did you remember your +2 for the burst fire?
That's, yep.
Dead.
So I have the 0-4.
So you open fire, light him up, just kind of does the classic mobster movie riddle dance before collapsing.
Does he fall over the railing and the
Yeah.
wall with stunt show stuff?
You get a half Wilhelm scream because he hits the ground pretty quickly.
Well, since he's A, he must have been the one who was, talking
Wilhelm
about
A.
the credentials, so.
He was, yeah. So his credentials just met the ground.
You forgot your PPE up here.
Rainier, you're up. So
Right.
you burst into the engine bay.
Where
There's
are your
3 on
harness?
bottom floor, and now
License
1 on
rejected,
top floor.
motherfucker.
The ones on bottom floor are 10 and 15 feet respectively. The guy on second floor, if you were to run up, would be 25 feet away.
Feet, not
Meters,
Meters,
assuming
yeah.
is what we're going with.
Convert
Meters.
what I say to what it should
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
be.
So,
It's space. Everything's in meters.
Yeah. 25 space units?
It's
AU.
we'll go
Whoa.
for the guy that's 10 meters away.
That's a
We'll
little
run up
far.
and we'll take a swing with the
Okay.
sword.
Going up to C.
That'd be some real shit.
Because
But
I
if
think
the system created its own.
So D20
its
plus
own, like,
3, right?
Like distances.
I think 1 AU is what? Is that the distance
Yeah,
from
we're gonna
Earth
re-roll
to
that.
the
Sun.
Or it's
Sun.
Earth to the
Yeah,
Sun.
it's the
Okay.
light year stuff, too.
It's not even a light year.
Fucking shit.
Language.
Just
language.
The technician, through a comedy of errors, stumbles backwards, dodging 2 swings,
Just trips over
trips over
the
something.
dead body.
In a kind of a
No.
kind
The
of
guy
a
was
Jackie Chan
No, he did
kind of way, just like accidentally.
He's accidentally fine.
Yes.
Varsk, you're up.
Okay. Looking at one of the technicians up top.
Just bees up top.
In all of the games I've played today, I
Yeah,
have rolled
yeah.
statistically improbably
So-
badly.
Then.
My luck's rubbing off.
Whoa! You said there were bees up there as well?
Yes.
Oh, God.
You must watch out for
Bee-
bees.
Oh no, bees!
Bees?
Not the bees.
It's Oprah everywhere.
Bees for everyone!
I am getting out of your
He's just immediately turn around and spawn.
You're
I did not bring EpiPen.
you're a psychic killing machine. You're scared of bees. What the hell's wrong with you?
I am not telekinetic. I do not have
So what do
the
you have
press
to
to kill
I'm
bees.
gonna fire one of the guys on the second deck. And like,
You run
The
from
only guy on
bees.
second deck.
oh yeah, the
just
only
bee.
yeah.
See, this is
So-
a trick question because this is several thousand years in the future, and bees are extinct. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
But not the
That's why it's so
octopuses.
frightening.
The octopuses are also
A 50.
uplifted.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
2.
Takes the hit. Clearly has not seen combat. You like wing his shoulder, and he's holding onto it and screaming bloody murder. Robert.
Okay. So
Awesomeness.
the one that's 15 feet away on the ground.
Okay. E. So, are you summoning a weapon?
Yes.
Okay. So, summon weapon.
And that is a 21 to hit.
That'll do.
21. 7.
7
Light him
plus
up.
2 is 9.
Yep. So, strike him with it. Just hits core, and just collapses over some equipment, giving a
Runs a hole
satisfying.
right through him.
Pretty much. He only had 1 hit point.
It's that
Jafar.
part in Kung Pao where he punches the whole like circular ham shit
Rude
thing
guy.
out. Yeah, the accordion piece.
Just a tube of
Tube of
Just a
seed.
big tube of beer.
extraction.
Yeah.
Core.
Cored him out. yeah.
Core sample.
So describe. So B is still up there.
Has been hit, yelling bloody murder, still holding on to his weapon.
What is the distance between myself and B?
25 meters.
25. Okay. What about E was just killed.
Yep.
Are
At
C and
15.
D still there?
Both at 10.
Okay, so C and D are within 10 meters.
Yep.
Cool.
30 feet.
Yeah, but close range for what? The shotgun's like 10?
The normal range for shotgun is 20 meters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to open fire on C.
Okay.
That's fire at C.
Shooter.
You know what? I'm gonna burst fire.
These guys aren't that.
I reloaded, so
Prepped and
burst
ready.
firing. Plus 20.
Battle who? 10 over the AC.
3d8 plus 3. 11 damage.
Just, you blow bits of him off.
Gross.
It's that scene in Cyberpunk where it just cleans the legs out from
Excellent.
underneath him.
My legs!
Yeah. All right. We're up to D. Yeah. D draws. You're fairly close. I'm gonna back up a little bit and take a shot at you.
Show me what you got.
Yes, to
They
make.
either fail or they roll 20s.
Was he?
What
Was
did he roll?
he
A
in?
20.
Oh yeah, he's not
Okay.
gonna hit me.
Was he in?
Even with a 21?
No, I'm just gonna
Engaged?
make use of that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This scene.
Oh, you're once per
Shoots
scene.
and misses.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna
it's
snap my fingers and give him the middle finger.
he takes a shot at you and it just goes right underneath
Wait,
your
what's-
armpit.
What just happened?
So as a warrior, he's got an ability once per scene, which all of this fight has been the
Yeah.
same scene.
So once per scene, I can make it so something that would have hit me doesn't hit me, or I can make it so that a miss for
Is
me
it-
hits. I'm glad that I didn't do the miss hits because
Now you don't get hit.
yeah,
So it
that's
takes the
cool.
shot, just he's like he looks at the gun and looks back at you, and he's got that look that like people have on their face when they're about to accuse you of cheating.
that's right, you bugger. I'm cheating. What you gonna do about it?
That moves on to Raider B, back to the top of the order.
Question: Was he engaged with the melee?
He backed up.
He backed up. Yeah.
I think that's a full action.
Wasn't actually engaged though. He just put in more distance. Yeah, they're
So I
far
didn't
enough
know
apart.
if he was actually like slashing at that guy.
No, I think he went after C, and then you murdered C. So yeah,
Because I just decided to close my eyes and go like this for a little bit.
yep. He comedy de errors right into a shotgun blast. Effectively. It's fun to watch. All right.
Good luck passing your technical exam now. You ain't got no legs. Or face.
1, 2, 3.
The question is this ship handicapped ready for that man?
Beat aims.
You
at
give me like 5 minutes and some sheet metal, I can get this thing ready for a
I think
round.
shoots and misses with like a 7.
So
We'll give him
appreciate-
another. We'll give him a retry.
Special citizens.
Somebody's got to shoot you once, right?
I don't know why we couldn't just
11?
put grave belt on them and have
the
them make
mess.
floating.
Just sipping coffee. This is fine.
What we're building up to is when a blast destroys
So destroys the
coffee
cup.
mug,
That's what I'm
and then
waiting
you
for.
get-
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna try and go for the
And then you
other
pull out
guy.
a second gun and you're
That's
like,
still kind of, I imagine, baffled because he somehow missed.
Yeah.
And we'll try to take a swing.
It's like a
You close
some really
distance?
Cool cinematography
Yeah, we're not
where
gonna roll with that shit.
We just
mug
have the
explodes
handle.
and they see the fragments, but then behind it is just a gun.
The
immediately
gun,
prepared
yeah.
behind it.
All anime shit.
Yeah.
It hits.
Peak anime.
You watch as like the bullet goes through it, starts breaking Ave Maria.
How about a
in the back.
20? Yeah, that'll do.
it just activates like your sleeve hole for your gun. We're just like,
And then
No, it's
Oh, you should have done shock
the
damage
song
on
they
that
played
one
Cowboy
miss.
Bebop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maria.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
the
died
when
anyway.
he's fighting
Oh no, the
visions.
movie. Oh,
Yeah, you remember? I don't feel the thing. Let's stop it. Whatever it is.
So, do I add
Suddenly
ability
raining
modifier
inside.
and attack modifier, or just ability modifier to that?
Just ability. mode.
Just
Like
ability
ability
When
modifier.
Spike
So
gets
1d8
kicked
plus
in
3.
the church or when he's falling.
Yeah.
It's like-
He takes 6 damage.
so good. All right, you just take that swing and you're using the mono sword.
Yep.
Yeah, you like cleave part of him off. It just takes a moment to stare at it and collapses over. That just leaves B, who has been shot once, looking at the lot of you.
I'm up the catwalk with him though.
Yeah, Andrasi, you're up next.
Oh.
Or you can have him make a morale check. This is
Sounds fair. What?
'Cause
He
he
just
was
rolls
before us.
2d6.
2d6. He has a morale score. It's equal or less.
So you should be.
He keeps
before me,
fighting.
right?
Well, yeah, if it gets around to him again, he'll get that roll.
'Cause he was before me.
Yeah. So you're up.
So yeah.
Because Zao gets murdered.
yeah.
Well, NPCs check morale after their first casualty and after half are down.
Ah, okay. Good
Oh,
to know.
that's
If you want to implement that
Yeah.
system.
These guys I probably should have. We'll do that next
Well, these are mooks, so
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm sorry, Captain said secure. It is not secure
That's
until
one
you
of
are
the
dead.
best,
So
like thrall names. Like
Mook.
Mook.
Yeah. It brings a lot with it. Very nice.
11.
Will hit. Again,
Woo!
you're unarmored.
Woo! 3. No, 4.
Again, hit the shoulder, spins around, and collapses on the catwalk. Area looks secure for now.
Sorry for the mess.
Well, hey, I ain't the janitor, all right? I'm
Good
just
point.
I'm just a mech, you know?
I just don't hope this blood like causes corrosion that you have to, clean up.
Well, if it does, I'm going to take it out of your goddamn pay. You understand me?
Fair.
I take that very seriously.
The
Sorry
ship
if that
rocks
caused
again,
in from man
and there is a sudden loss of cabin pressure that you can feel coming from the door behind you.
oh no.
It immediately closes shut
thank
as
God.
per emergency protocol.
It's I'm on the catwalk. It's
Yeah, and you notice that like something is very wrong. The ship's gravity is starting to weaken. You're feeling probably like half a G right now instead of the usual 0.8. And it seems to be dropping. Other systems are fluctuating, but you're by the powerhouse of the ship. So
did they do something to the spike drive?
Fix it.
Oh, I'm going to try, okay? This looks like a job for like 30 of me, okay? And there's only one, as you can see.
you do a quick look around and notice, there's some of the other engineers in here. Very dead.
Damn it. All right, well, I'm going to see what I can...
Very dead
Is
or
there
stable?
something in here that I can repair?
Probably lots of things.
You're trained in like repair and whatnot, and you've been on this ship long enough to know there's a couple of stations you can go to get general status reports and stuff like that.
Yeah, I want to go to one of those and get a readout.
Okay, you pop over there. Just give me a roll of like a repair skill of some sort.
Fix.
Fix, yeah.
I've got fix. So. And fix. What do you want with fix for this? In
Uh,
terms of the ability scores.
Probably
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Yeah, you're doing more of that analyze aspect of it.
6.
Okay. I
Hope
do
it
a
was
quick
easy.
kind of You're doing a quick kind of look over of the equipment and whatnot, and you're noticing you've got that kind of display of the ship you're able to pull up to give sections, and you're noticing the ship has literally been like from the rear, the aft where you are, go about a third up. It looks like somebody took a knife and like cut halfway through it.
Severed. Well, almost nearly
Almost
severed.
completely severed. Yeah, you're noticing tons of decompression events. A lot of like the grav generator has been hit. Not looking good.
Well, there's your problem right there. The grav generator got hit by like I'm not real good at these. So imagine the ship is like a stick of
Like a
butter.
series of tubes.
You get
Right.
interrupted, but as the radio crackles on, we need a spike jump now.
Okay. Anyway, there's a knife and you put it in. It's not entirely
Don't they
separated.
usually do
Whatever.
that in bridge?
I don't know. They just do whatever they want around here. I'm just told to come down here and patch shit. I don't know how they're running this shit. Okay, I'm gonna try to like engage.
Turn around,
a
it's like
spike
doing
jump.
like this yelling. It's we're having an argument
I
right
can
here.
engage a spike jump from the engine room, which is unusual.
You're very.
Possible, but unusual.
Yep.
You just dump
Let's
the
give him the benefit of the
thing
doubt. Maybe some
into the
computers
engine,
are broken.
and then
up
you
on the
know you
bridge.
just warp.
You just kick the engine and then you go.
And it works.
You punch
For custom
it.
maintenance.
Yes.
Best kind of maintenance there is.
Have you tried reversing the polarity?
I
you
have
go.
not tried that, but I don't believe this engine has neutron flow.
Is it sci-fi?
magic.
Yeah.
It
Just
is
turn it
sci-fi.
off and turn it back up.
I believe it, and it's more likely in this case to have slightly cracked dilithium crystals,
Or like element 0.
Space rail.
or ESO, or element 0.
So you know what? The doctor always carries one in his pocket. So
The dilithium crystal.
yeah.
Always prepped and ready.
I don't think you're correct on that one.
Yeah, remember that episode, Doctor Who?
Okay.
A dilithium crystal?
Yeah, it was like the second or third doctor. No, it was the first doctor had it in his pocket the whole time.
That's a fluid link.
A fluid link, my bad.
It's a mercury
so sorry.
thing for that.
Is the base?
Man,
God,
that thing
so-
sneaky husbands and wives talk about.
And I believe it actually find it
No.
fluid link.
No.
I was certainly enjoying it. I was like, man, power levels are spiking.
This is,
my glasses are cracking as the readouts are just going off the.
this is literally our life, guys.
Unfortunately, not having very much Doctor Who knowledge, it's not
Okay,
anything
so-
I can attribute to.
You would know if you want to do any sort of navigation. Probably a good idea. Would require a int pilot check.
Int pilot. Okay.
If you want to rush it, you can do so. Do it in a single round of ship combat. Otherwise, it's going to take about 13 minutes to plan out. You'd at least know where you're going. Pretty sure you don't have that kind of time, the way the captain's yelling at you.
Okay, I'm gonna rush it then.
Okay.
Buttons and switches are the best.
Now that sounds absolutely safe.
Okay, so I'm
Go
gonna
to the
do-
break room and just pour myself
So,
a coffee.
so pilot and int.
Mhm.
Come on.
Your base is a 7 you're aiming for.
10.
Hey, +2 from rushed.
So 9.
Since you've been in the area, we're going to say rudders are less than a year old. Trimming the course? Excuse me, what?
You know, getting
That's a
the
little personal. To
getting the 12 parsecs.
Yeah, you have to make sure
Everybody
you,
needs
you
that
get
trim.
close enough to the black hole.
Ah, okay, yeah. So if you're trying to cut time off of it. All right. If the final difficulty is 6 or less, the drill is too safe and
Speaking of
simple
which,
to have any risk of failure.
The new Solo movie did a very, very good, like, it was a very nice nod
Guess we'll run thing.
to the,
I think-
to the EU.
I think that was.
That's how Han Solo does it in that many parsecs. He literally cuts
Good.
routes.
Yeah. It's not about having...
Safety
Well, it is
wise.
about having a better ship, but...
Right.
Food. Good.
I'm good. Thank you. Okay.
Didn't you know reality's pay to win? Come on now.
Yes.
If
Let
you
him-
pay me,
let him, yeah.
you can win.
Sick.
Hey, I got $1.
What do you want? Some fortune? I mean, we can make that happen.
Okay, so I rolled a 10 total.
So, plotting a course, even kind of a rush job, you're like, all right, this is going to work.
Is this a spot?
You're pretty much ready to just engage the drive. Everybody again feels that like shake of the ship as something strikes it. You completely lose gravity. With one hand, you're holding on to the side of the console before you tap that final button, and everything just goes. You pop out of it. Everybody is kind of like regaining their balance, which they find is impossible as they're still floating through space. Gravity engines are completely dead. Quick overview of ship systems. That initial cut, somebody finished it.
Oh, good.
Before or after jump? How would rest of ship?
So we would know, like, the
jump
readout would tell me if the whole ship came with us, right?
If it did, it's no longer attached.
Cool. Okay, so we're just like that half of the ship. Or
Yeah,
that portion.
the back third of your ship
Is gone.
is guaranteed. That's you.
Oh, no.
You
So
are the back
front,
third.
The front 2/3
Thirds.
is gone. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, Captain may be gone.
Listen, we're going to have to... we're going to draw straws to determine who is now captain of this tin can.
Can I roll lead, Deputy Captain?
You can roll lead to make a compelling argument.
Because the front 2/3 of the ship is it ain't here.
What's
You
the
don't,
skill
you
with
don't
that?
say.
No, I do say. You want to take a look at the
Charisma lead, I
readout.
would assume,
Okay,
unless
that's
you're
fine.
going with like
So
might
coffee
makes
machine
right,
on the
in which case I would say
One
strength.
second.
Couldn't do con, could I?
No,
Does it seem to
con
be
is
stable?
enduring
Like
stuff.
we did the jump though,
You did the jump. You were
but
not
it's
where
just
you
but
were.
it's just okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
I-
a 7, so that's my compelling argument.
Average.
You're looking at the fact that, like, all right, you're dealing with a certified badass here. Maybe you need to temporarily go with the might makes right. Maybe.
I don't know.
Not super compelling, but there's enough there where you're like, yeah, it's, I mean,
Are you
survival
now drinking
situation. that might
your
work.
coffee like in the space, just like now that
Or is it zero G right
Yeah,
now?
it's 0G.
Yeah, I just like capture it and then just like
Right.
I don't know.
Like
That is
globules.
very compelling.
it's just
Man very much wants coffee. If he wants me live like coffee, I want him as
I just like teleport
Very
around
simple.
the zero G. Just like
Might I suggest that our
that is very compelling.
first,
Getting every angle.
first bit of business is to get on the damn ground. So let me do some kind of jiggering with the.
do we have a dish that we can? Do we have any scanning capability left?
Do we have any like
Sorry.
Mac
From
boots?
back here, not really. It's plugged into a lot of other systems. Looks like combat is.
But
knocked
we're just
a lot of those off.
we're just drifting now, right? We're
Yep.
just,
Yeah.
but it seems to be pressurized
You're still pressurized.
just across. Is it how many layers? How big
You're looking
is
at
it?
like a 7-deck ship, vertically speaking.
Oh wow!
Yeah, 150 people, quite a bit of crew. Designed to be kind of like a shorter Corvette,
So
good
some-
for combat.
Some heavy bulkheads sealed, so we're still
yeah.
we'll be fine. It's just that we don't have
What the
we
Titanic
don't
was
have
meant to
naviga-
do.
we don't have
Well, we have all
movement.
the we have some of the important like actual mechanical bits. We
You've
just
got
don't have.
spike drive and main engines.
Do we still have? Can I access the
support.
gravity generator thing, or is that gone?
No, that's
Okay.
where the cutting started.
Oh god damn! All right, looks like we're gonna have to float for a while.
Does anyone have mag boots or exosuits that would have mag
Oh
boots?
yeah. The captain's definitely gonna pay for us for the new people to have fucking mag boots.
I'm gonna go see if there are
What
any other
planet do
people
you
left.
come from?
Well,
We're
it's
all
like
over
Planet
the-
where when you walk
Capture a coffee,
outside
hand
ship,
over, and
you
just-
have boots
and
that
then
keep
just,
you on
Yeah,
ship.
for the people that
Little
won't
jump
come
about,
back.
it's okay.
Yeah.
We're
I just want to see if
we're
there's any
temps.
other crew alive. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, there's some like effective Jeffries
I
tubes
don't know, I
that'll
got
link up to other
insurance.
areas.
Yeah.
I was
Designed
full-time.
specifically for use in
Did
zero
you
G.
get
Oh,
that
They've
contract?
got rungs that you can hold on to
I'm not on
in
a
case
contract.
gravity re-engages.
But you said you're
yeah,
a temp.
makes it
Did
pretty
the
easy to
comms work
read.
You two shut up and let
can give it a
him
hit,
fix the
yeah.
ship.
There's
You can give it a hit and see if
No,
it
look,
works.
I appreciate what you're doing, but
Am I alive?
I have
Nah.
to say,
Anybody-
there ain't much ship left to fix. So
Put it like across multiple
how
floors.
successful.
Like, if
Okay.
there's
Can you
something
get
like,
us somewhere?
It, general call.
yeah,
Escape pod?
y'all want to get out and push?
Do you let go of the button?
yeah, eventually.
Okay,
yeah.
yes. When you let go, you catch like the back end of a conversation. Up in astrometrics.
All right, that's a start. And anyone else?
Goes dead for a little while.
I'll be right there. Just then head over to
Take
there.
off the floor.
Yeah.
You work your way up through some of the crew quarters, seeing some like sealed bulkheads from time to time. Eventually, around the top deck, make your way up to astrometrics. Got that wide array of computers, all that kind of stuff in the back. There's a group of 3 folk up here. It looked like they were injured in some of the combat. One of them is wearing the same kind of technical jumper of the people who raided you. Looks pretty badly injured.
All right. That's kind of like.
Happens.
By the
So it's just why. Yeah. That's like, man. That's all right.
Where did you drop us? Is there a planet nearby?
Where did I drop us? Is there a planet nearby?
You're not sure. If the rest of the ship was there,
Okay.
you know where you are. You should be in
safe
like a
blind
major.
jump.
Yeah, you should be in like a major.
What I
trade
did was I moved the ship away from imminent doom. So that's where we are.
Because,
Away from that.
where is lifeboats?
Maybe like panes, like window panes, like
Oh yeah, like imagine that kind of like what
Guys
is it?
don't
That
have
almost
windows.
triangular with the rounded edges glass,
Okay.
where it's in that constant pattern of one with the base at the bottom, one with the base at the top.
Yeah.
And it's just a literal circle, 180 degrees. People would come back here. Kind of became a drinking spot for some folk, where you can just look out and see the engines, glow of the engines, and just space.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, if this is a place where people go and meet, find the nearest coffee dispenser.
Yeah,
Blah,
there's,
blah, 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 blah.
there's
And then,
Mr.
like,
Fusion
Yes,
back here.
so-
yeah, as I kick off and like look around, I want to see: are we near a planet? Are we orbiting something? Some type of celestial body?
Give me what, like a wisdom perceive? That's what it is.
It's-
Inspect?
It's not
What we
inspect.
got?
Notice.
It's
Notice?
notice.
Wisdom notice.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I got a quick display for these.
Was the notice?
Yeah, wisdom
Mhm.
notice.
Got that thing?
I mean, they're pretty clear skills. I like that.
No. I don't.
So
Minus
it's
two.
Minus 2.
Modified by your wisdom, right?
Not bad.
6.
6. I mean, fairly easy. You're looking for a planet.
Yeah, I'm just It's one of those like if there's
Could
something
be far away.
Yeah. You kind of have to pop your head out and you do the thing where you look around and you're like, oh, nothing's here.
like
then
smush my
you-
face against it. just-
Yeah, and you check the corners, and that's when you notice it. The ship's like, you take where the ship should be going forward and go like 35 degrees off from it. You can see a planet sizable, like you can't really cover it with your thumb with the distance. It's coming up on you.
Okay.
It might be some time though. You're not sure about
Sure.
relative speeds and stuff. If you want to give me a like pilot intelligence check, you can make a good guess.
Okay. That's also in. Okay. All right.
It just rolls 4s. Nice.
8.
8. Do the math in your head real quick, and you're like, we've got like a day.
At this drifting speed.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah, you're looking at nice kind of yellowish planet, like a yellowish, almost dusty red.
All right. My next thing will be talk to the crew if anybody else wants stuff to do.
The other two crew members
Yeah.
back here are like fairly shaken and rattled. But they're like, well, we managed to grab a prisoner. I don't know what you really want us to do. We lost connection with the bridge.
It sounded like quite literally.
I floated after you after a time, and I'm popping. There ain't no bridge, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
What do you mean?
The bridge is gone. There ain't no bridge. We're here, and the bridge is somewhere else.
There's a third of the ship left, and we are this third of the ship.
You frick.
Yeah,
You gotta have
Wrong.
space swears. Come on.
That's true.
Yeah, what I said wasn't swear. Frank is actually swear.
Yeah.
No, what you said is one of those words like you don't say.
Yeah,
Everybody's like,
Jesus.
yeah, like, oh, that's uncouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. my God.
So that's not really
Well,
called for, man.
Cultured.
That man is no longer an enemy.
Hey, speak for yourself.
He killed our buddy.
His
Okay,
people
that's-
did this to the ship.
No, I do understand that, but there's only so many of us left.
I want to float over to that guy.
Okay.
The guy who's in the border jumpsuit.
Yeah. He looks a little like unnerved, dazed by the look of it.
Confused?
You're guessing by the red on his forehead, somebody like clubbed him?
You deserve that.
I'm gonna grab him by the sort of top of his jumpsuit. Now you listen, buddy. We have a third of a ship left. We ain't got controls. We ain't got navigation. We got an engine, and we're heading towards something.
Okay, and I will describe that as well. Just be like, oh yeah, by the way, we're
Okay, so we're a day away from a planet that I'm sure has enough surface area to make an excellent grave for you. Do you understand me now? You tell me what you motherfuckers are trying to do to this ship, or I am going to release you into space. Now, you know, I don't care how dumb you are, you know that's a bad idea.
Man knows his stuff, damn. All right, look, man. We're just defending ourselves. You attacked us, but no hard feelings, right?
What the fuck are you...
But that kind of was our job.
The military
They
thing.
technically shot.
Was that this week?
Yeah.
God damn it.
But
All right.
but hey,
all right.
look,
Sorry.
I
They-
I
they
understand
are-
how it's at.
they are
Yeah,
the
so,
criminals.
We just got a basic briefing about raiding. We don't know much about that, high end tech they got on board, but they got something on there that redirects spike drives. Told us if you happen to be on the boarding party when they jumped, when they made that drill, that ship would be along. Just might take a day or two. Gain control of the ship. Land at the planet that they send you to. Everything will be fine.
Well, at least we're not going to die. Can I kill him now?
Hey. I can help you out. Give you some ideas. Don't have to worry about another raiding party.
Why would we believe you?
Huh?
I mean, you're in a real bad negotiation
Yeah.
spot here, bud. You'll say anything.
And you did literally so that's
You know a lot of negotiation tactics.
He's highly educated.
I do have an intelligence of 14. So.
Highly educated. Look, I end of the day, I want to survive here. They got some crazy tech back there for the, what's the term they use? The earners? I'm not an earner yet, so I don't get access to that.
So you have to get
Space
higher on
seems like a good
pyramid.
idea for him.
Look. Do you want to fight these guys in space? Because you saw what they did.
Oh no, I was talking about for you, friend.
Yeah, you keep me alive, I keep you alive.
I don't believe you.
He just kind of like turns to look at you.
Don't,
Now look.
They don't pay attention to him.
All right, I like a man of reason.
I know. I said nothing about reason.
Turns to you.
You don't fuck
I
up my
just
shit.
I cackle when you say that.
That's a little better.
No.
Wasn't
you
my
don't
choice.
frack up your ship. Not
Okay. I tell you what. Let's hear your ideas first, and then we'll decide whether they have bought you a ticket to Space Town.
paradise.
You understand?
But he just said that they're gonna be here in a day to kill us.
Yeah. So
Exactly. So we've got a day to work with.
No, we have a day to
And
get
I
to
know
the
what
planet.
you should be doing during that day.
They're not gonna kill him.
No, they're not gonna kill me.
So why would he help us at all?
Because you're gonna kill me.
I'm probably gonna kill you
you
anyway.
don't understand how leverage works. He said it's
Yeah, no. Leverage of the swing. Yeah.
no.
Turns delicate. You're
Leverage,
reasonable,
it's a
right?
mechanical thing.
Can you at least guarantee my
Yeah,
safety? I don't
you
care
take
if you lock
fulcrum,
me
you
in
apply force.
a
it
frickin',
multiplies
like,
force.
half meter by
This
half meter
guy
by
gets it.
2 meter tall little locker
Fulcrum.
or something. Can you guarantee I will not be
Did
murdered?
you get another cup of coffee, or is that the same goddamn one?
No, this is number 2.
Oh, thank God.
It takes me a while. I like to enjoy my coffee.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's a zero G
It's a
coffee
I have a
machine.
tiny mouth.
It's a very small mouth.
Didn't shut up about the goddamn coffee.
But as you come up, also like, oh, when did you come here?
I'm a space Folgers man myself.
Oh, that's free dried crap.
Not the
The
freezer.
best part of waking up is full of the cow.
So say the sages. They
So
passed
say
out the
the-
wisdom.
Another part of post-tech.
Now you're a man I can get behind. Well,
All right, friends. How much
look.
you be able to help us?
quite a bit. Look, we've been. I'll give you this much, and then you tell me if what I potentially have sounds good. The place you're going is the place we are going to make our delivery. The place we tend to make our deliveries. There's an old mandate base there, run by some crazy, cultist folk call themselves vultures. They have no idea how that stuff works, but they've been buying up our stuff and trading amazing tech for it. Now look, crazy cultists, you gotta know the lingo to get by. I can help you out there. I'm your foot in the door. You got some engines on here, or maybe a couple of escape pods. We get down there faster. We set up before them. Maybe we even turn that local crew against the visitors. All we need really do is tell them how to use the mandate tech that's already there. They got a giant ion cannon and they have no idea what it is. They worship it like it's some sun god.
Could that be Corvette that destroyed our ship?
We wasn't in this part of space.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
No,
when they
I'm
arrive.
from that Corvette.
Yes, when that Corvette arrives.
Yeah?
Can that cannon be?
Yeah, it's mandate tech. Before the scream and all. It's great.
That checks out. He'll fuck you up.
Get that revenge?
Well, you're damn. Well, look. Nobody said anything about that ship that's arriving not getting fucked up. Okay, that's base level. That's step one. All right.
Now look, you keep me alive, I will be your guide. I will spell out the basics now so you know what you're getting into, but you know how this works. I'm going to keep the things that are going to keep me alive to myself so I can stay alive, at least.
Well,
My friend, well, as soon as you're a pain in our ass, I'll just kill him then.
No, that's fair.
let's perhaps take a vote like before that happens.
I'm not killing him now.
We'll keep you.
On leash?
I mean, not.
Not little. Not little leash.
Under
That is-
observation.
We'll keep you bound. Okay, so that seems fair, right? And we'll keep you around.
Just hands or hands and feet? That's kind of a deal breaker.
Hands, yeah, obviously.
All right,
No,
that's
just
fair.
feet.
We're not savages.
Man, that's the worst.
Just so you don't get any
It's all
ideas, and if you do get any ideas, just remember we had that talk about throwing you in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd be more than happy to throw you into space.
All right,
He's a
then.
gentleman. Anyway, so is our next point to go down to
Looks
the-
like we're going to have to
planet?
go get to the escape pods and get down there.
Or is there ship that can go down planet without with docking?
That was in the front half of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
so
was
escape
a
pod.
hangar bay down there. Yeah.
No, buddy, this is the end of the box. Okay, this is where all the
One-
packing peanuts are.
One
you
way
understand?
trip. Okay.
We are the
Yeah, you've got engine room, you've got the main engines, you've got your spike drive, You've got astro navigation back here. You've got a part of crew quarters,
Yeah.
and you've got a good amount of storage.
What I can do with this hunk of junk right now, I can turn the engines on full blast, and we can go in whatever direction we are going in real fast. Or we can get in the escape pods and actually go somewhere, like intentionally. So let's get in there and bring Jimmy Cricket with us, okay? And then when we get down to the planet, then we'll figure things out. Then why is there somebody else do this? It's not my job, all right?
Well, you know the ships.
Somebody else besides her. She didn't make a real compelling argument on it.
Try it at least, though.
Can you fly?
No, I'm a tech.
I think escape pods kind of just fly themselves.
I could get anything
Well, I like buttons
damaged
and switches.
working, but
We get it. You're not qualified. We can get in there and just
man.
program the damn thing.
Well, let's do that.
Yeah, no problem.
You'll find
No,
the nearest
let's,
planet.
uh,
Oh, look, planet.
Just make our way down and get acquainted with the locals.
All right, who wants to babysit this one?
I'll do it. That's fine.
You sure with just the one hand?
I can do a lot with just one hand.
I don't want to hear a damn thing about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're getting down to
All right.
not directly on escape pods. So this
That's cuts
straight
away.
there, straight down. All right. So escape pods can handle 4 people per. They are navigatable. They've got supplies for a week per person per 4.
I guess the good question is how many escape pods are left.
Back here, you're probably looking at 6.
Okay, good.
That's
There's
more
enough to
Yeah,
accommodate
it's,
all this.
yeah, it's
So
There's
3
one's
in
for a
one,
big
3 in the other.
cruise, so like,
yeah.
yeah.
Like they're doing their best to think about it.
So how do we split
A
the
number of
party?
them have been damaged.
Because that could not be poorly at all.
What I can do is get in both of the escape pods and pre-program them,
Mhm.
and then we'll split up 3 on 3, and we'll all head the same direction.
We can do that.
With really close coordinates, but not the exact
Well, we also
same
have like
landing
2
coordinates.
other NPCs, right?
If you want
As
to bring
they
them
try to
along,
land.
I
you
mean,
could, yeah, you could
I mean, we might
theoretically
as
leave
well-
them here.
I'll give them the choice, but I think they should come with us. Not to say we have to babysit them, to just be like,
Sure.
You know, there might not be that much life supply left.
yeah.
That's fair. Life support was not part of the listed systems back here.
Also, their deckhands, God knows we could probably get them to do grunt tasks. So,
The
I guess we'll
peasant
shove.
railgun.
I guess we'll
good
shove
old
them in
peasant railgun.
one per
There you go.
per room or what? Because there'll be 8 of us if we take them along, and it's 4 per. So we
Yeah,
just
2
have to
and
use the 2. The 2.
So you've got Elias and Juniper as your crew members. Elias was the slightly gruffer one, and Juniper's just happy to be alive at this point.
Are they hurt any?
No,
Okay.
like they seem pretty fresh too. Probably haven't seen a lot of
How much
combat.
do we trust this man? Should I, pitch him up?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one? No, he's fine. Let him
Good
tough
enough.
it out. Now you keep an eye on it.
Make sure he don't die.
Make
now?
sure. Make
For
sure.
Look, I'm right here. You can just call me D19. You see on his vest it just says Tech-D19.
Make sure this motherfucker doesn't die.
Okay, I can do that.
So like, there's a tolerance
The,
where
the
like it's a-
threshold of death in living
yeah, so somewhere between moan and like shriek, like that's fine.
still can walk on own, but not dead.
Yeah, go for that.
sure. Yeah,
As long as he can walk, we'll be okay.
Lifting fat men,
I do machines. I don't do people.
That's me.
people. I make people heal themselves.
Okay,
then.
so let's split up and
Head
get
back
on the
down,
escape
yep.
pods. And
All right. So
do I
what
have to program?
What was your yeah?
Take the whole calf
I-
with the coffee.
I'd say it's easy enough to do.
Under
you're
that
setting in
6.
nav coordinates. You've got
For the nearby planet.
yeah, you've got access to the astronavigation section, and Juniper's an astronav tech, so
Oh, good.
she's able to handle that part for you, no problem. Gives you the data you need to program things in without issue.
I do have the program skill.
Do you want to give it a roll?
No, but
If it's under 6, right?
So with
If an NPC could do a guarantee.
so with the two of us, we're
Yeah,
programming
you've
it.
got a guaranteed success.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go? Who?
You say keep watch on men, so
So you're going with D19.
I'll go with D19.
Okay.
Yeah, same. So.
All right.
All the other NPCs over there.
All right.
So you got Elias and Juniper with you.
Okay, pile in and we'll shoot up.
All right.
We'll shoot up. Got it.
Nice.
I can't tell if you're intentionally stupid or if you're deaf. It may just be that you're deaf and you're not hearing things correctly.
Partially deaf.
I think at a 9, it's about a coin toss.
It's
nine's
It's a
still
little
zero.
less than average.
It's, yeah,
9's still 0 modifier.
You know, we're not really dumb.
you're smarter than your average bread box.
All right, like Breadbox 2018 Breadbox or Breadbox the year 3000 Spark Breadbox.
Yeah, that one.
the
It's actually fairly
Post-tech.
intelligent. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the post-tech, the pre-tech Breadbox.
Box. Yeah.
It's capable of taking outside particles and transmuting it into bread.
well, that's super tech.
pretty
I was
cool.
thinking just
Talkie
post
toast.
tech level 3.
All right. Hop in the escape pods. You do the programming for both. Set it up. Move over to the other one. Launch. And you start breaching atmosphere about an hour later.
So it was a day away,
Yeah.
according to our current thing. But
Well,
now-
it was speed of just
it
the
was
drift.
slow
Yeah.
drift. Yeah. You could have sped that up.
Yeah, we
We
don't
could
have to worry about landing.
well, it was 35 degrees off, so we wouldn't have even gotten to the planet. Plus, we have no landing
Yeah.
gear.
You
we
could try
just
some
gotta wait for, we just
steering.
gotta wait for orbit to
Even if you just power up the engines and then go into the escape pods, you're still getting extra momentum. So you
technically
get
speaking.
And I guess that we could have had a rudimentary kind of steering by activating like
some
the
of the
left-hand
engines.
engine
Yeah.
at 30% and the right-hand engine
That's
at
too much work.
80%. But fuck it.
There would have been some skills.
Or there's thrusters on the side of the ship.
No, now you make
Air
sense.
thrusters.
Who would do such a thing?
So we
No,
crash.
I mean, that's what you're aiming
That's what
for.
the escape
right?
pods do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Landing
So-
is not really a descriptive term here.
As
None
you
of us
start-
are
It kind of
werewolves.
depends on the escape
Yeah.
pod, but yeah.
As you start to enter orbit, you start to notice there's discrete areas of like gray on the surface, including some areas with like very small bands of green. As you start to get close,
If only we had planet scan before we started dropping.
D19's like, yeah, that would have been a good idea. Why didn't you?
Maybe scanners will put the front ship.
You were in Astro.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna be quiet. She's giving me an eye that I don't like.
She meant more than kick you.
It's literally an eye that she harvested from one of the borders earlier. Here.
Just holds it out to you.
This is your
This is
dinner.
for you.
This is your dinner.
To be fair.
It's your fault that we're in this situation.
You're not in his.
Oh, I thought we had crashed.
Point toward,
No, not yet.
towards the
This
escape
is
pod, it's your fault.
Yeah. This is for you.
I thought we were post-crash.
No, you're,
No,
so
this
on your
is
way in,
during crash.
both of you are, both vessels are noticing there's some gray areas, splots of lines of green. You're kind of dropping towards a smaller speck of gray.
I hope atmosphere is breathable.
Good
Well,
question.
there's cultists down here, so it is.
Unless if they all have
Oh.
respirators.
Yeah, happens. Coffee.
I brought the whole calf with me.
The carafe.
Yeah.
Just in case.
There's
They
just this
give-
constant swaying back and forth of the tail.
Yeah.
Just can't stop.
Yeah.
At this point, there's just an IV into your veins.
Shoot.
No caffeine patches.
It's the future, so we have caffeine suppositories.
Yeah.
I think they have that in this current timeline.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but this
Probably.
timeline is broken, so we try to...
Yeah, this is the wrong time.
Scientifically speaking, it goes quicker, but
Absorb it right in there.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you just get patches.
it's,
Or you can
it
just
feels
apply some kind of like inverse funnel and just pour the carafe in there. Yeah, exactly. That's the noise you would make if you poured hot coffee into your asshole.
Butt chugging your coffee.
Yeah, butt chugging. Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
Well, there's a potential title.
Space butt chugging.
How to get your caffeine
All right.
fast.
So as you're making the entry, there's a chance if you wanted to change your entry vector and try to land somewhere else. Would you like to?
They don't have anybody that change
You change course.
I'm
Can
gonna.
pilot.
I'm gonna.
Not well.
0?
Since I'm. So the majority of the planet is this kind of like dusty red yellow sort of. Okay, so I'm gonna obviously make for one of those instead. I don't want to land on the gray because I don't know what it is.
Okay. It's mostly this red yellow.
Okay.
There is some bigger spots where the bigger spots on occasion you'll actually see blue.
Okay.
In the smaller spots, it's gray, no green.
From this distance, I just can't make heads or tails of what that is, and I would rather land on what I'm pretty sure is solid ground rather than whatever that may be.
Okay. So adjusting course or staying on course where you're going to land near one of these smaller splotches.
Okay, so we're not going directly into.
Yeah, not like a perfect lineup. You didn't. Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I mean, we'll just land just as long as we're landing on what looks like countryside, like earth, solid ground, I should say.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Make crash down. Again, you've got these like airbags effectively that blow out around you as you hit. There's some gravity dampening.
Parachute.
Yeah, parachute as you're coming in to slow down.
I imagine like a Demolition Man crash film.
Yeah, effectively.
Yeah.
It's just like, and then starts to deflate. Kind of crawl your way out of jello. Bust out a hatch, and you're just looking at rolling hills of this almost amber-colored sand.
That could be worse.
The two parties are about 250 meters from each other. Solid programming.
But
Good
we
entry.
saw.
Could be better though.
But I saw from like the viewport or whatever that they were heading in the same.
Yeah,
I know
they
where
didn't
roughly
change
they
their
were.
direction.
Okay.
You didn't change yours. Area around where you landed, superheated. You're looking at like chunks of glass and obsidian around you.
Y'all want some souvenir for the road? Make a stained glass thing or bong or
You know, for all the flack you give me about being stupid, what the hell?
what are you talking about? That's free glass.
That doesn't
You can
exist
use it for
anymore.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the planet.
Plus, and I think you'll appreciate this, it's real sharp.
And I would point to the edge of my sword.
Technically,
I think I'm okay.
All right, I'm just saying, you lose your sword, suddenly, hey, I picked up a thing of glass.
Well, if I lose my sword, then I pull out my dagger.
Well, obviously, I'm going to go one step further and say if you lost your dagger as well, you could also use the glass.
I don't have another dagger.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
I think I'm okay. Just holster everything and... So, Genius, where are we going?
Well,
landing computer gives you a chirp.
Just shut up.
I'll take a look at it.
A noxious environment. Rebreathers recommended. It gives you a readout which basically reads, atmosphere is acidic enough it's going to start chewing away at you the moment you're out there. In fact,
Oh,
it's
fuck.
working away at the ship right now.
Ah, god damn it. Okay, we got a problem.
That sounds
You
about
get
right.
the same once you like tell it to shut up.
Shut up.
So even walking outside is going to be
Uncomfortable.
caustic too. Okay, so how are we going to
Good
check?
thing I came prepared with armored vac suit.
So we could use a token and say, hey, we have rebreathers at the very least.
Oh yeah, new scene. You have crash landed.
So we could have rebreathers. That could be a thing.
Well, we also need protection
Well, yeah.
walking outside because otherwise it'll
The
slowly
escape
eat away
pods
at
would
us.
definitely come with like rebreathers or
Vac
I
suit.
imagine
that part of it. Probably not vac suit as it's designed for crash landing.
Crash landing. Yes, they
Yeah.
definitely at least have rebreathers.
Yeah, where it's like, it's slightly toxic atmosphere. We want to make sure you survive.
if we get out there, rebreathers we got no problem, but if we go out there, we're going to have to book it because the atmosphere ain't great for people what made out of meat.
So one of the great bits.
Elias chimes up a little bit. Well, could always try to jury rig something. We got plenty of metal here. Maybe we start scrapping things from the inside, use foam and padding, kind of like your armor there. Jafan, was it?
Yeah, that's right.
I could make armor kind of like you. It would help a little bit.
You
at
can't make
least.
armor like this, but this is a work of several years of fine artisanship.
Of some
Of course. Wouldn't quite measure up.
I
Are
think
you
we.
being sarcastic right now? You really think this is a time for sarcasm?
No.
You listen to this print for it.
Yeah, you're not in that one.
But do we know?
he's
so
okay.
what's the closest
okay.
gray
Yeah.
thing? Like that's. I'm assuming we'd have to get to one of the buildings. Do we have just a general
Probably
ballpark?
can't see because we're inside.
Well, but we could see as we're coming down.
Yeah.
okay.
You know you're fairly close to it. Coming down, you're kind of jostled. You probably either need to look around or make some sort of navigation check to see if you can do the mental telemetry.
All right, Elias.
Yeah.
You and Rounder here. You guys just start. Most of this is inessential stuff. Just start ripping panels off and just putting together some makeshift,
Can do.
some armor or whatever.
I'll do the tearing off it.
Sounds good.
Meanwhile, I'm going to try to. Is there anything on the escape pod itself that could tell me roughly the distance between where we landed and like a rudimentary sensor that could tell me where we landed and where this nearby sort of structure is?
You've got Tinker, right? Or some sort of mechanical skill?
I have fix. Yes.
Fix? Yeah, we'll use Fix. Do Fix and Intelligence.
I also have work, which covers like everything that's not fix.
Let's go with Work then.
Okay. I've got a 1 in work. So what in work?
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
8.
8? Alright. It's got some very basic like sensors and things in there. I was able to read the atmosphere and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're sure if you get on the outside, you should be able to pull some of those out, bring them in, and maybe rework them to be some sort of like either life sign detector or something that would pick up on metals or other signs of technology.
Okay, so I could create a rudimentary kind of
Like
metal
one-
detector.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't tell how far between me and the settlement, how given that.
You could do some math to figure out with the equipment you make, but only if it's good enough.
Well, I just want to know just like sheer distance. Like I want to figure out how far we have to go is basically.
Do they have like a navigate or navigate ground?
Survival.
That would be
Yeah.
survival.
Survival and wisdom.
Okay, so -1.
Okay. Nice.
10.
Okay, so you're remembering your angle of entry, rough distances.
Doing the math.
Yeah, doing the math, kind of ballparking it, feeling the numbers out. You're like, okay, it's maybe like an hour's hike away. If you book it, you might get there in like 30 minutes, but man, you better hope they've got some water.
You need to slap some bits together real thick because we're like 30 minutes to an hour of making
Fuck.
beating feet.
We'll look over at the other one real quick. Other landing pod.
Toxic environment. Well, that's not good.
That sounds like my last
See,
marriage.
we should have.
What does the Lazarus patch do?
That's why I'm
It
wondering.
helps you.
All right.
Yeah, look,
Form a soup.
breathers will probably get you there. You're going to end up with some nasty rashes. We're kind of a distance, but hey, look, they got some tech there. Clean that stuff up. Now, look, vultures might not be the
Okay,
brightest
so if you-
bulbs in the box.
It stabilizes
but
you. To keep
they
you
know how
dying,
guns
basically.
work,
Yes.
and they got a lot of
Okay.
this pre-tech guns, so
Yeah,
maybe they're
that's
not the folks to get on the
idea,
wrong
like
side
lasers.
of. They've been feuding with a lot of the local governments and lords and whatnot.
For
They've wiped a majority of them out.
Or me.
They're down to just a single department kind of running the roads, so to speak. You get lucky, maybe signal one of them. Sure, they'll do their best, but They at least got their head screwed on right. Not sure which way you really want to lean, but Vulture's got the tech. They're unstable. The TD folk, a lot more level-headed. Little outgunned. Okay, a lot outgunned. It's pre-tech. But you pick a side here, there's no going back. Neither one's really going to trust you. You might be lucky with the TD folk if you happen to go to them later. They might take a defector.
Okay.
Weren't you supposed to take care of getting us in with these people?
I can, but who do you want to get in with?
Who's closer?
Could be either of them. I don't know where you landed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We get to any of these local settlements. Look, there's a small one nearby. That looks like a mining outpost of some sort.
I suppose, I mean...
Good chance there's not going to be much of a military presence there. Whatever it is will be light. You can just lay low if need be.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I figured we'd just deal with whoever we find first.
That's the way you want to run it.
I don't mind either way. I mean, it's 6 and 1 half the other. We're in a situation where beggars can't be choosers. And I think we're all going to have to get along with whoever we find, no matter what.
Yeah, well, making enemies of the right people, not a bad idea, depending on how you're planning on getting off this planet. Vultures may have the tech. They got no idea how to use it. You want to get spaceborne again? I'm not sure Vulture's the way to go, but TD doesn't really have an easy way off planet with the Vulture's anti-air installations, so there's a bit of a stalemate. You're going to have to pick a side, and well, you go with the Vultures, you're going to betray them, or you're going to stay here for the rest of your life. Unless they manage to win their little war and move on. But then I'm honestly pretty worried about the rest of the sector.
So we don't want to go with the Vultures. Do you
Hey.
know how to get us there to the other people?
You want to be a warlord, Vulture's not a bad way to go. Why the hell you think we were selling to them? Pay good. But yeah, I can get you in contact with the TD. They're not too difficult. Local enforcement, I'm sure they'll be running patrols. If you're lucky, outpost out here. Might even have a small little department.
So why did guns shoot us down from air if...
No, that was our ship.
No, I'm saying our emergency pods. They have...
Well, it gets
Vultures
making a
have
run
anti-air.
for it.
Why
Too
wouldn't they...
small. And plus, you're coming down. You're not going up.
So they don't have automated system to just shoot anything
No.
that comes down?
Original pre-tech, from my understanding here, not hyper-aggressive. They gotta manually target things, and majority of the time,
Manually
people coming
target
down,
thing they don't know how to work? Or do they know how to work anti-aircraft?
they've
gun?
learned how to work that one.
Okay. That's
Our profile
It's
is
good.
kind of low.
Yeah, guns are fairly easy for these folk.
if it's just point and shoot, yeah. It's a little bit easier to understand then.
Yeah, look, let me set your expectations here. They've got, they've got the necessary documentation for starting a psyker academy here. And that's like the entry-level stuff. This was some sort of, I don't know, library world, or maybe a cornucopia of some sort.
Sounds like I might want to stay on planet.
Like I say, the deals we made were great. That's how we cut your ship in half. Used one of their massive cannons. Gravity shear. Can you imagine? Tearing a ship in half with gravity. It's nuts.
Gravity, how does that work?
That's a fun word. It's like magnetism.
Yeah, I figured out magnets.
Yeah.
What are fundamental
fundamental
forces?
Really,
Let's go.
I don't understand, man.
We'll keep the TD in mind. We'll
If
see
we
if we
set
can
off a
look up.
distress signal, Would that attract the attention of somebody?
Oh yeah, TD would probably be the one to roll out. Vultures if they're nearby, but like I said, them in tech, none too bright. They know how it works, but they also may not be interested.
They might
So
be like, what is
that might not
beeping?
be bad.
I can set off a distress signal for 50 kilometers.
Yeah, that's close enough. I should hit a couple settlements, even maybe one of the bigger ones.
I would
Definitely
figure
get that
emergency
mine
pod
settlement
would
nearby.
also have.
What's does this have like? Can I communicate to the other pod through like?
It's got like a very basic
Insert
short.
nearby.
Yeah.
Also,
There's a shortwave radio down here. Yeah, you'd be able to make contact.
Alright. Jeff, can you hear me?
It comes through a little staticky.
Yeah, 10-4.
You
Came
didn't
from
say
the Trusser
I-
planet.
Yeah. I believe we're going to try to do some type of distress signal and try to see if one of
Well,
the...
no, why?
So, because we're stranded?
Well, yeah, but we're not exactly.
You want to take your chance in the desert?
Yeah, that'd be
What-
great.
Yeah, I have to agree with him on that one.
Ronnie says he
Yeah.
agrees.
Oh.
And I'm just saying, we're on a hostile planet. The distress signal would not be to eliminate our distress; it would be to amplify our distress. I think in this case.
Are we talking about that?
We already went over this. We got to talk to somebody if we want to get off this planet.
I didn't. Could you repeat that?
Give me fucking
Let's go back.
your coffee.
Look,
Somehow it
there's
survived.
2 warring groups on this planet. If we actually want to get off this fucking place, we have to talk to one of them and join them.
I don't know about joining them, but yeah, I see where you're going. I just don't want to start by letting them know our exact location and that we are in distress and do not have sufficient defenses. That's just, I want to negotiate from a place of strength, which is what you're supposed to do.
Okay, and what's your brilliant plan to do that?
We are going to cannibalize the inside of this escape pod to create makeshift armor to protect us from the caustic environment and wander about 30 minutes to an hour towards a nearby settlement. And I
That sounds like a pretty decent idea.
haven't thought that far ahead yet.
I was just thinking. Run,
That's your
but-
position of strength? I mean, okay, that's...
Yeah, just wander into somebody else's camp. That's a position of strength.
Yeah, in some homemade armor out of the desert, people are going to be like,
How'd
that
they,
motherfucker means business.
how'd they get through the desert? Well, they did it themselves. That's
Alrighty, well, you
I
do...
think I'm stupider from this conversation here.
well, if you
be
know,
rough.
if you feel that's best, then...
Look,
make your
y'all
armor-
are
make your-
probably 100, 200 meters away from us at this
Yeah.
point. Like, it's going to take a while for for you to get to us or us to get to you. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Well, you do that, and then come by and show us how to do what you're doing, and we'll look at this. Because we don't know how to make that out. I don't know what you're doing.
You're just ripping parts on the inside out and like
Just that.
putting
That's
it on.
really it.
I
Just,
mean, well, I mean, it
that's-
works, doesn't it?
I mean, you're the mechanic here.
Hey, damn right I am.
I don't know if there's any nuance to this armor.
Well, yeah, we're not making like vintage,
find the duct tape
fine
and
armor.
just pull it up
just
and
bolt it together so you don't get eaten by the caustic ass environment.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
You had a point, but you lost.
Yeah, I was like,
I didn't hear you do the. I didn't know if we were
No,
done.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a bit.
So by this point, we would have. I mean, we've torn everything you could possibly tear off the walls.
Yeah, you're using a lot of like the insulation and the crash foam. It's like a layer of armor.
Is it just asbestos?
Effectively,
It's spaces.
exactly.
Oh, no,
There's a
just
slight
asbestos.
difference.
So you know what direction we're going, yeah?
Yep.
Let's get stepping.
You good? Last, you good, Juniper?
Yeah, we've got
You want to?
we've got what we need.
get this rest of.
All right. Well, I guess I will
Just wandering out in this fucking atmosphere sounds like a
take.
terrible
I will add
idea.
some stuff to my
Oh no, I
Mad
think I'm
Max
good.
armor or whatever
Just
to
extra
better
padding.
to better insulate myself. I guess I will open the hatch of the escape pod and head towards the settlement.
We do have the rebreathers on.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's like getting sprayed in the face with lemon juice.
Oh, lovely.
It is just instantly, you can just feel it.
Yeah,
Right.
let's run on this run.
It's a lot of like, I'm going to close my eyes, I'm going to run, I'm going to open it for a split second to see, okay, yeah, still going that way.
right,
Close
look,
the eyes again.
come on.
Wait, what kind of rebreathers don't have?
It's
The face shield.
just face.
No, it's the thing. You
Yeah.
remember the James Bond style? You put it in your
Kinda like
mouth
that.
or whatever, or your nose.
Not
You know,
like a
like
gas
Star Wars
mask?
Episode 1, where
No.
you just put the...
Honestly, that's exactly what I was just thinking of. The Naboo rebreathers. Yeah.
This one, think more like the little oxygen mask that you'll see like
Sure.
EMTs use
Yeah,
to
yeah.
force breathing. A little face and then a little strap around back and a little handheld.
Because I figured they'd still
Bottle
need
of
your
O2.
eyes sealed for.
No.
They're
Like a
assuming
sewer
wherever
around.
you're landing will have an atmosphere. Like they sprung for decent but not amazing.
That's what I'm saying. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't give shit about.
So
it.
we're
Says
stepping
we got the low tech.
fast as we can.
Yeah, we're booking it.
Give me Constitution and Exertion.
Constitution and exert.
All right, those are 2d6.
Skills are 2d6 plus
So what's our plan?
ability mod.
I should have just
plus
said
skill level.
So
You
0.
really want to go out there?
Do you want to
Do we
not
want
be
to
with
split
party?
the party?
9.
Always split the party.
So he got a 9.
They're
I got
going
a
to
7.
split anyway. Do we even know how to
Okay,
get to
bye.
where?
I assume if we just talk to them, like they did give us a
Do
demo,
you
right?
know how to navigate the surface of the planet and get to where these people are?
Okay, so end results.
9.
7.
Walk
You got
there,
a
right?
Okay. 2, you're able to
Yeah, that's how
make
that
it towards
works.
the
That's how
edge of the
surviving
colony.
in the wilderness works.
It definitely looks like
I mean, it's-
large mining location. They've got domes set up, got this kind of
My next
transparent.
question.
And for the nearest entrance-looking thing.
Yes, we will
Yeah,
have that.
there's a number of airlocks, well denoted. The language unfamiliar to you.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Is there any way that I can get the airlock open?
Oh yeah, it's currently like the outside is open.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
so we just have to go in and then seal and then do the pressure
Yep.
thing.
You know that tends to be the standard operating procedure for it in case somebody does have an emergency
Sure.
on a caustic planet.
Okay, we're heading in then.
Okay. During your journey, Elias collapses, unable to go on. You check him and just fading fast.
Damn it.
Oh,
How far behind are we?
You're following
Pick
as
him
well?
up and take him with
Yeah, are we?
all right.
We
I
haven't
would.
decided that.
I'd be
yet.
carrying Elias.
I
I'd give him
think I
my
am.
Lazarus patch to stabilize him.
Seal.
Okay. You do your best to keep him stable. I
What's that
think
say
he's
one more
doing okay. I think you actually need to give me a
Are you
medical check.
leaving?
On
Or...
that.
Not
To
the
use the
Lazarus
Lazarus
patch.
I believe that
You
we
sure?
should.
Yeah, Lazarus patches are free.
I can prepare.
Thank you.
I could have swore one of the examples I read had somebody make a
Bye.
medicine check
Or
Yeah, you're just gonna
to like
fucking
correctly
teleport.
use the patch.
Oh,
I can do it.
actually,
You
yeah,
don't
no,
have to
you're
be
right.
the best.
If the patch is applied to a character
it's
that's
like
fallen to
it's
0
only
hit points,
Yep.
user makes an
250
int
meters.
heal
It's
or
not-
dex
it's not-
heal
To-
skill
to
check
their
against
ship.
difficulty 6
Yeah.
to stabilize
Yeah.
the system.
And then
All right.
to
So you know what you
wherever
got to
they're
do.
going.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a better int than I do?
What direction?
I do have an int plus 1.
I would give you the
Okay.
The patch.
Lazarus patch.
But my,
I know
I don't
it's
take
so
the heal,
casual
so I'm at
about this,
minus
but
1.
I mean,
I mean, you
It
would
would
still
still
be
be
better
better
than
than
me. And that's to 0 for you as
20
opposed to.
What the hell is this?
Because you get plus 1 or minus 1.
What
So.
the hell is this?
So you have
D-
plus 1 for
D-
intelligence,
just
minus
remember
2 to the
D.
dice.
D19. Yeah.
5.
Slap him with it. There's a moment where the eyes flutter open and then they close again.
Oh, fuck.
God
And
damn it.
you hear like a very ragged breath and then coughing and blood.
Well, drop him and we can keep going.
No, pick him up and take him with us.
He's dead!
He's not dead yet.
Alright, I'm carrying him. I'm just kind of firefighter.
If you have more Lazarus patches, I would let you know it's literally the now or nothing.
I only had 1.
Each
Are
round
we
after the
far
first,
behind?
an additional minus 1 penalty is applied to the skill check.
Can you use the same patch then?
No.
Okay,
So it's a
you'd have
one,
to
it's
use
a
it
one
anyway.
time thing.
So yeah, you, I mean, he manages to stay alive a bit longer.
Besides, only one patch can be applied to a victim.
There you go. Yeah.
You just
I guess one
success.
One successful
Yeah.
patch.
Yeah. So he manages to stay alive for another minute maybe before he just passes on.
6 for my exert.
6. So you're hiking.
Dropping.
All right.
I am.
Well,
Okay, so you get out
Well, I
and
also
start-
have I also have a vac suit. If that
Okay.
helps.
That will definitely prevent you from taking damage immediately, but your vac suit is giving you warnings of degradation detected,
Okay.
suit integrity failing.
Because it is an armored vac suit too, not just.
It's letting you know some of the softer joints and stuff are starting to get
Only half the usual
starting
chance to
to
tear when hit
drop.
by an edge weapon or suit ripper.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 75.
Yep. It's not great, but at the very least you can breathe. That's a plus. Okay, so there's that quick moment.
Tell your friends.
Pops open the outside.
No, I probably
Everybody-
teleport out. I don't
Oh yeah,
open.
there you go. Saves you that trouble.
Yeah, I save them from having to decide
Breathe
then.
Okay, so we asked.
D.
See you
You can
outside.
just call him D.
D.
Nice and simple.
The bird.
Yeah. Or 19.
You don't
if you
have
wanna get
long.
fancy.
It's-
All right,
Speak to
D.
him.
What do you think?
Personally, I don't want to walk out there.
Wait.
Hmm?
Once per scene, I can reroll a failed skill check and take the better. I might be able to save Elias's life.
all right.
If I get there fast enough, I can save them.
Given the choice between spending half an hour running through,
He's dead.
I mean, it's fortune. It did refresh.
All right.
Refresh and
One more
proceed.
time. One more time. One more time.
With feeling.
Feeling. Nope. He's dead.
Why are we so bad at rolling?
That's fake. That's
Must live.
slap around.
yeah, a couple times.
Given the option, I'd rather wait. Somebody can skid out here pretty quickly and pick us up. Very short jaunt over to their craft, as opposed to that burning of the lungs and the face and the whole extremities.
That's fine. I'm completely flexible on whatever you guys want to do.
Let's just pop the emergency. beacon.
I'm here.
All right.
So,
Enjoy
my
some
coffee?
coffee while we wait.
Actually, it makes it even better. It means I don't have to take
no
my
fucking coffee. No.
I don't.
Not
that's
a coffee
what
person?
That's not what I do
No.
with it. So I have to-
So we
drink
popped
it.
the
I don't-
emergency beacon.
Okay.
And we're in the airlock now.
Yeah, we're in the airlock till the settlement. Yeah. So yeah, you'll be at the Juniper. It's still worth.
Yep.
Yeah. She made it. She took some damage, but
How far behind am I?
you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
You're probably 5-10 minutes behind. More on the 5. They just got a head start. All right, in the airlock, hit the button, seals. Did you actually bring Elias's body with you?
No.
No, we
Okay.
just drove. I just let him go.
Yeah. If you were to carry somebody, I'd probably have a reroll on that with some negatives. Opens up to the inside. You're looking at literally just domed environment. They've got actual soil here. No grass, just dirt. Seems pretty dry. There's structures built out of the ground. It's got this kind of marble color to it, but very clearly like a steel or
Okay.
So do we try to get attention?
something like that.
Look, let's just get our bearings first.
We're in a bubble. On a.
I can see that.
Side note, after that, you were definitely sweating profusely. It's
Yeah.
exceptionally warm out, desert-like temperatures.
We need some kind of source of water or something.
Well, yeah, we could try to get the information of the locals.
The whole point of being here and getting in was not to attract the attention of the locals, who may be flesh-eating monsters more often than not.
And as if on cue, you
Flesh-eating
watch
monsters.
what look like fairly regular-looking people. Maybe something different with the face. They odd. But outside of that, about 6-7 feet tall, a little taller than usual.
So they might not look like flesh-eating monsters, but they may very well still engage in flesh eating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I hear that, but I think that there's the chance that we could die.
Well, what you go talk to them if you want.
Okay, I just start walking over and oi!
This motherfucker's
I'm
so
waving
good
my
at
hand
shows.
and
Yeah, that was-
They catch the attention of somebody. They're like bottle in hand, brown. Look over at you. Just even at
I like
this
that
distance.
it's just a beer bottle. They're all
Yeah.
drunks.
Even at this distance, like there is a clear like
Have food.
signs of both like oppression and just this is my lot in life, but facially, like shoots you a look and seems to just be looking right through you.
oi! I can give you some credits if you have any water.
Boy.
Looks at the bottle. How much?
How much do you want?
1,000 credits.
25.
All right, and I give him 25 credits.
Takes it.
Take the bottle. I shake it to make sure that there's actually liquid in it.
Yeah, it's a little more than half full.
Okay, I open it and I take a swig. Is it actually water?
Die instantly.
I definitely alcoholic.
All right.
There's liquid in there, that's for sure.
Still hydrates you, I guess, technically.
Technically, yeah.
So
Until you get to a certain point.
Yeah. It's so you're looking
Oh,
at something that
dehydrates
probably
you,
tastes like
but
a
it's-
4 or 5%.
4 or 5? Okay,
Yeah.
that's
oh,
good
so this
enough.
is like water. Psh.
Effectively,
It's just a soft drink.
It's not Russian water. It's right.
yeah,
It's a soft drink.
yeah. It drinks
Certified
like
Russian soft drink.
cream cheese,
Oh,
but
Oh,
it's
God.
hydrating.
All right. Well, I take my drink. So I drink to satiation, and then I walk back to you, and I hand you the bottle and say, "Have a drink."
Just look at the bottle.
I don't warn you what it is.
Philadelphia on the
I
No,
just
I'm still reflexively smelling it.
You get the smell, definitely that like ethyl alcohol smell to it. It's not
It's a cream
strong,
cheese?
but it's there. No, it's not cream cheese.
cottage cheese.
You drank most of this.
I drink about half of it. Yeah, the rest is yours.
Thumbs
I
up.
think I would.
Other guys just wandered back. You
Get
can see he's
more
got like
cottage
he's a bit
cheese
more
flavor
spry
than-
now. Seems to be maybe running in a direction.
Hi, could you come and help us for a minute?
He seems focused.
God damn it. We should go that way. They already know we're here.
Yeah. I think they figured that out when you were like, "Oi!"
Yeah.
several times at them.
We needed something to drink. Problem solved.
This tastes like bad cream cheese. You understand that?
I
The
understand we're not
only
dying.
things that have persisted to the
I think I would have rather probably died of dehydration. Now that I think about it.
So taste wise, you're looking at something that's it's closer to like a very sugary milk.
Oh, it's never mind. It's
It's blue milk.
no, it's
Sour milk.
What are you going for?
horchata. It's just
Horchata.
Yeah. Not too far off.
Yeah, it's like, oh, all right.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
chunky though, salsa esque.
Oh.
so you said that one guy was kind of jogging off.
Yeah, like he started with a walk and then started jogging
This
off.
is
in
the
a
same
direction.
guy that.
Yeah, who-
Okay. Right.
Took the credits.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna. Well, he's the only person we know here.
Yeah,
So I guess let's follow him.
that's what I just said.
I'm just confirming so that it's not like some. Just to make sure we're on the same page. You understand?
Yeah, we can try that. And so I just start jogging in that direction.
Yeah, Juniper starts drinking a little bit and coughs reflexively. And just hands it back to you. I think I'll wait.
That's probably best.
All right, you start hustling after him. You make your way to the airlock. Cycled back open. You can see you can make your way in.
Oh, look. Walk in.
Okay, cycle your way through. Door opens. You see them just turning a corner.
I'll do like the quick apparition, my 10-meter one. It's like, oh hey guys.
Jesus!
I saw you guys.
Shut up! I hate that you do that. I hate that you do that, and it gives me heart palpitations, and I hate it, and I wish you would stop. There, I've said my piece.
Don't worry, soon I'll be able to take you along, and so you won't hear me pop
You
in.
ain't, no, you
We'll
are not
pop
going to touch
together.
me, motherfucker. I'm going to stay
Meanwhile-
right here in the mundane world
Well, and he's kind of jumpy right
You
now.
two
He thinks they're
and
going to
D
try and eat us.
hear a knock
I saw you lift
on
some
the
baggage
shell.
behind.
You can see a face through the other side.
Yeah, he's
Looks like
He's still a kid.
relatively humanoid by the look of it.
but so he's
Kind of
just
mutton chops.
let's him be for
on
a
the
little bit,
side.
and
So
we're
it's
following
cops,
that guy.
and
And
it's
point
cops.
off to
It seems to be wearing like a full suit of some sort, and says something that you can't really hear through the shell. It's
Well, no.
muddled.
Is there anything that we could like? Is there like an intercom, or do we just have to open the door? Okay.
You,
Intercom's
it-
melted. but
if
yeah.
you're, do you have any like fix or work skill? No idea.
He's a technician, isn't he?
Yeah,
I'm a
D19
mechanic.
is.
So does he have fix?
D19 is technically.
Yeah.
How much are you gonna pay him?
All right, you're on. D19.
The hell you want me to do? It's this guy outside. You're supposed to talk to people. Right?
No, you're supposed to talk to people because that's why we kept you alive.
All right, look. Looks like one of the TD folk. I'm sure you would rather make the introductions, unless you're really going to trust me with this.
I'll talk to him, but if it requires any
Look,
knowledgey bits, you
local
just-
knowledge. Here's the quick crash course. These folk used to be traffic enforcement until the vultures showed up. Then the vultures took out the army, the navy, and the air force. Guess who's the only one left and somehow managed to adapt? You wouldn't expect traffic cops to be knowing what they're doing, but they're well armed now.
Okay.
Again, that acrid smell mixed with just this, like, somebody came up to you with a squirt bottle full of lemon juice.
First, put my face right into my coffee cup.
Just,
My nose in cup.
Yeah,
You try to use it as like a
just like
filter.
drown yourself
Yeah.
a little bit.
Like dab my nose,
Yeah.
my long nose in my coffee.
Probably for the best, save those receptors there.
Yeah.
You're given, like, you see very quick, like, hand motions of
Don't have to tell me twice.
turns on a dime, moves over. There's a vessel of some sort hovering off the ground, only by, like, inches at this point.
Sure.
Imagine, if you would, like, a stingray, but you flip the thing around. And instead of a tail going forward, it's still got that little protruding. But on either side, it's got, like, large cannons mounted on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds sweet.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I just coffee and just go onto the vessel.
Yeah.
Now that's what I'm... Oh, God! I breathed in.
You know, it's every breather.
There, yeah. I'm gonna risk it. I got a drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, you managed to climb up on the side of this. It's
The
got,
coffee
like,
straws are for it. You just like stick it in
Reading,
one of the rebreather
like,
holes.
They banned those.
labels on the side of it that you can't quite read, but he clearly, like, takes the first steps of, like, this is where you're supposed to walk.
Yeah.
There's a main cockpit for it, and then there's kind of like a cargo area. Cockpit seats 1.
Maybe
He
see.
gets in that real quick. The back then, like, rolls open,
Sure.
and you can see inside there's, like, survival supplies, but it's kind of cramped.
Okay. That's. I mean, like, I'm
Could
not
fit maybe 4 or 5 people, so
I see.
you're in there pretty close.
Gonna, okay.
But once you pull that down,
Yeah.
you can breathe. It takes a moment where it's like quick cycles the air.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot less crowded in here if it wasn't for that fucking coffee crap.
You're
So
still
I do think I brought that. That's fine. Yeah, I do bring
And, like,
that.
The carafe. Yeah, the whole thing, yeah.
The whole coffee
I'm not
It's,
letting
machine.
you go.
it's actually just on my lap. Just like,
The whole coffee
the
machine.
whole can of the correct, yeah.
Kept the Mr. Fusion coffee machine. Yeah, you hear this, like, humming sound. There's this very, like, soft rattle.
There is some
Um,
pre-tech French press.
Have you ever held like a gas-driven lawnmower for like 20, 30 minutes at a time? Your hand gets this really weird sensation from the constant
Oh
vibration.
yes.
Yeah, it's like it almost goes numb, but not quite.
Okay.
That's what you're slowly getting over time. This clearly was not meant for, like, occupation. Any part of your skin touching ground or side starts to get this weird...
Tinge. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the, like, painful phantom limb or, like, slept on my arm funny feeling. It's that without the pain.
Right. This is annoying.
Yeah. Discomforting.
Okay. Beggars can't be choosers, and I appreciate you grabbing us. We do have a few more people by this little mining outpost or what have you. Just wanted to let you know if you need.
I'll let you roll that back. There's no way to speak to him.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's imagine like an F-16 bubble cockpit up front,
Oh.
and then a separate back area for cargo.
No, I see. Okay, then never mind. That's
Yeah.
Drinking coffee.
You just
drinking coffee.
Yep. Enjoying your coffee. All right. Cut back over to the other three. You're driving back. You turn that corner. You not only spot the person in question, but a number of others. Nobody here is under 6 feet tall.
Okay.
You stand out sheerly because you are slightly smaller than most. Actually, a decent amount smaller than most. But it looks like what you'd classify as a mining town. A lot of people in heavy cloth wear, over vac suits. A good number of folk with pickaxes and other sort of mining equipment. Nobody else here seems to be armed, at least that you can see at the moment. There's a lot of very clearly brutalist-inspired architecture. Everything is very functional. Not a lot of nice looks. To the point that somebody has spray painted, the universal symbol for tavern on a wall. Mug.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good place to start.
I guess that's where we're headed. I guess I will gesture for everybody to head in that direction.
Okay.
Make the way to the
Good
top.
old drinking hole.
Make your way over to the tavern. You're getting some side-eyed glances from some folk, but even those glances are deadened. A lot of the people here don't seem too thrilled about their lot in life. Make your way into the canteen. Can see bartender behind it. A lot of tables, chairs made out of whatever this steel, or maybe it's a plasteel of some sort. Does not look comfortable, but something to drink maybe.
Okay.
Now, how are we going to find a way off planet from here, or?
Juniper kind of pipes up. Do you think we could try to find the others? At least group up first? They might have an idea. They had that technician we had.
Yeah.
He's a bit more of a guide. Would at least know,
They were supposed to be right behind me, but I don't think they ever opened ship.
Well, I'm starting to wonder if we made the right choice. They mentioned something about a distress call. That might have worked.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Well, at least we're alive. I'm glad for that.
But that distress signal could be also, if it keeps on going off, once cruiser comes by, then they know we're on planet.
Or we just go somewhere else. It's not hard, right?
What, other planet? Because,
Well, yeah, that's the goal.
yeah, but we won't get off planet in day.
You sure? If we put our mind to it, maybe we can.
That is quick turnaround.
Get something with a spike drive, we're out of here. Not our problem anymore. See if we can get back to the rest of the Red Fang.
Is there chatter going on in this?
Oh, yeah.
Is it mandate chatter?
You pick up mandate very sporadically. Most of the chatter seems to be something local.
Just some kind of pigeon dialect, maybe
Seems
some
to be.
mandate here and there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so it looks like these people are probably already enjoying the establishment, if you understand my meaning here. So they are probably more likely to help us. I just have to figure out the mandate words that they do know and then work our way out from there. Okay? Is that
Ship,
is that clear?
space,
Yeah,
No, that
ship,
makes sense.
go. You know.
zoom.
I don't think they know Zoom there, buddy, but that's
It is
Fine.
onomatopoeia
I'll make a
that
gesture
can
or
transcend
something.
language.
Well, you could also just show that you know how some things work.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
nyan nyan.
I tell you, I'll go up. I'll go up to the.
No, cat called nyan nyan.
Is there like a proper bar? Is
Yeah.
it set up like a?
Yeah.
Okay.
Made out of the same sort of.
So I'm
like,
gonna head
metal.
towards the. You know what? I'll get the bartender and I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Bartender turns to you, all of like 6'9", looks down
Holy
at you a little
God
bit.
damn.
She's currently
He makes
cleaning a
Georgia
mug.
look small.
Looks you over, and then like smile crosses her face.
She likes you.
Spacer, huh?
Thumbs up.
Why?
Accident.
You okay?
Yeah.
Others?
Yeah. And I'll sort of
others okay.
gesture in the direction of them, so you guys can wave or whatever.
I would wave and
Very good.
I'd walk over and just stand there.
But we want to go.
Spacers, spacers.
Aye.
Yes,
That's right.
always back. Just shrugs.
Okay.
Wait, what if you ask her how we can help them?
You okay?
Well, she understands what help.
Okay, and kind of gives the shrug of like, yeah.
It's the woman just
Problem?
the shrug thing when we said we got to go back to space.
Fix.
Well, yeah, just ignore that.
Why
That's
should
the
we
effect.
Phrase
Well, maybe if we start helping them, we'll meet someone who can speak a little more.
is life.
Life
Speaks more than me.
problem.
Probably does the same goddamn thing. That's
Can't
like-
help.
This is universal gesture for everyone what the fuck
Probably.
I'm doing.
This conversation-
Vultures says a word that doesn't make any sense to you, and kind of like looks for recognition and goes,
Vultures, people,
yeah.
bad.
Nods, like processing a little bit, but nods.
Fix.
Laughs, just breaks out laughing. Goes, points to the lot of you four, does the one finger, does kind of like a hike symbol, and then goes, makes the 5 symbol, just keeps going, waiting until your face starts to like fade to something else.
That's a no. That's a no. So,
Here, 4 fingers go up. Points to you. 1. Shrugs.
so here in the dome,
Nods.
4.
4.
4
Of
for
us.
everyone, or just 4 total?
4 for everyone. 4
fuck.
vulture everyone.
God damn it. Okay. Do you know who can help us go?
Nods.
You want to share that?
Like, starts to say something. Says it. Doesn't make any sense to you. Just some other language. Very clearly a proper noun of some sort. Something got
Okay.
pigeoned out of existence.
Okay. Does that make sense to you? No, I didn't think so.
Wait, can we ask her to take us to that person?
So, can you take us to that thing that
And then,
you said? I will try to, as best as I can to repeat that
Okay.
word.
Give me. God, what was that?
Whiz?
Yeah, wisdom. Like
Kind of
wisdom
gibberish.
and charisma.
Charisma?
Is this like a persuasion?
Wisdom and figuring things out.
Let's talk. right?
Yeah.
Talk is one. Or you
Yeah,
can
wisdom
do...
and talk for
Well,
that.
connect might also
yeah,
be good.
wisdom and
Connect.
connect would be perfect.
Okay, so I have a -1.
And to see if it would help him, like I would hold 5 credits up in my hand for her to see that we would pay her.
Like sees that and
3.
you do
5.
not make the connection. You also do not make the connection. Do you want to give it a try? Just don't
Sure.
look at this. I'll roll for your juniper as well.
Wisdom. Connect.
Hey, I have a modifier of 1, so that there's nothing. So 8. No, 7. Because this is a -2, right?
Yeah.
If you don't
you're
have
not
it.
trained.
You don't
So
have
7
-2.
Yeah.
7.
connects for you. So the first letter of each word used would be T and D,
Okay.
which is what D19 was referring to. It's the vultures versus the TD.
Okay.
So at the very least, you know, it's whatever other faction he was talking about.
So she's trying to get us get the other people.
The TD,
Yeah.
not the vultures.
Yeah.
Great.
Vultures are problem. Fix
I
problem.
kind of flick the 5 credit piece to her.
Catches that out of the air, does a little bite with it.
That's off-planet money. What is this?
Tastes weird.
It's not filled with cosic acid.
Where are
You get a quick interruption as she drops 4 drinks.
Okay, great.
Just
Sure.
Just take it.
Is this more of the milk shit? What is this?
You look at it, it's a lot more milky. Like this is
Fresh.
nothing floating in it. It doesn't have that strong
I just down it.
scent to it. Yeah, you notice it's actually full liquid. It's still like
It's not chunky
thickish.
style.
Yeah, it's a bit thick in a drink. It's like a milkshake almost.
That's
but
delicious. If you don't want to use, I'll take it.
it- actually, not bad of a taste.
Be my guess.
It's got a very strong,
1,
like
3.
Cheers.
Juniper
was
joins
down
in,
his.
enjoys it. It's not bad.
Where is the TD? And I'll make the gesture like the thing that D19 had on this.
She spouts off like something. A lot of it doesn't click, but you manage to pull out a couple words. Patrol, and then 200. So the specific numbers used: 360 radians.
Okay. So
Yes,
we're
there
talking
are
about
360 radians in 1 pi. No, that is 180. No, it's 2 pi. 2 pi radians.
Okay.
So 360, that's a lot of circles.
It's a lot of pie.
Mm-hmm. Whole lot of pop.
So we're looking for. So we need to find this TD patrol, right?
Yeah.
And talk to them, and figure out if they can make us go away.
But I don't know if they're here.
They're on patrol.
We'll find it.
I would
We-
try
we
to get
stay
her
here drinking
attention
this-
again and
You do so fairly easily.
like
We stay here having milkshakes all goddamn day.
basically
We can actually
trying
do
to
something.
trying to get across like is TD here in the dome
Okay.
with kind of gestures and
Locational.
Dome.
She gives you kind of like a non-committal, and then repeats again. 360 radians. God damn it! And then like puts a hand up to stop. 20 radians. 10 radians. 5 radians.
Could be time, not just distance. Probably here soon.
As a player, I'm too dumb for this.
so I'm wondering if
It's weird.
like, I'm wondering if it's almost their measure of time rather than
Yeah.
distance.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you
Or it
wanna
could
try
be
and
their
connect?
their
Yeah.
distance of patrol. If it's
So you could give me
They're how
wisdom
far
connect or
away
intelligence connect.
they are
whatever
from
you
us?
wanna do.
Wisdom.
Go for it.
for what?
Wisdom or intelligence
So it's a
connect.
-1 for you.
If you want to try to figure out what's all this Radiance business about.
Yep, I don't know anything.
Okay.
You got a 4.
11.
11 clicks for you. And you actually think back to some of the astronavigation data you saw on a screen as this was going by. They're actually using radians as in, like, turn of the planet. How far in radians that moves. Which they're also using as meaning an amount of time.
Okay.
You're guessing...
So yeah, we were on the right track.
Yeah. You're guessing based on, like, rough spin of the planet. A radian is maybe, like, 2 to 3 minutes.
You know, they were using it this time.
So like 3 hours, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Unless
You know, with the stress signal that they
Unless
probably
it was
did,
like-
it's causing.
hour, minute.
They will probably be here soon.
You know that, like, trying to translate their idea of time to yours take a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot more oriented towards, like, the rotation of the planet than
Mhm.
time per se, but it happens
Well,
to be
in
a
theory, that's what
standardized
time's
measurement.
supposed to be.
Yeah. It's just weird to think about from what you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
So just, yeah, take whatever they say in radians, multiply it by 3, that's your
Yeah.
minutes. That'll
So
roughly work.
15 minutes could be hour, could be days.
Okay, so they could be here.
but she has no idea when.
Okay.
Yeah, with your 11 to connect, what she's saying is like it could be anywhere between 5 to 15 radians, so between 15 to 45 minutes.
But she also said 360 radians.
Yep. Which, again, you rolled high enough connect. I'll give you the click for it. That's the, like, usual time of patrol. So they check in every 360 radians.
Yeah.
And
That's why
so
I-
the end of that 360 radians should be here in the next 10 to 15 radians.
Yep.
So we just want to wait?
I mean, it seems like the most sensible thing to do rather than wandering around.
Well, I mean, some jackass could have given me a hard time about having milkshakes, so I didn't know.
Well, that was before I knew that we were talking about time and not like a series of ever-expanding circles in the goddamn desert.
Should we with my airlock?
Excuse me for being like fucking practical.
Picture that lady with
Yeah.
like the.
Flying. A bartender takes out that like 5 credit thing again, like taps it on the table, points it at you, and then pockets it and goes, and then shows you what is clearly a map of the location.
I give her 5 more credits.
Shakes her head.
She's saying you
Shows
paid
it, yeah.
enough.
Oh.
She
trying
looks
to-
at you and shakes her head. 5? 25.
Oh,
Oh, five fives.
I only have 20 left.
I don't got
Does anybody
they
have
don't-
5 credits?
They don't pay me very well.
I got binoculars.
Nobody has 5 credits.
Something has
She-
Juniper.
well, what
She
about
didn't
you?
have
She,
credits.
she sees you're like wavering and goes,
I pull out the 20 credits that I have.
Bark.
Vulture 5.
I pull out the 20 credits that I have and kind of shrug. And be like,
You get a sigh that lasts literally 5 full seconds. Just
She's leaking.
and she puts it on the table and takes the credits.
Thumbs up.
You get a very slow and weak thumbs up and like a half smile.
Man, I am really glad we didn't land on a planet where that's a rude jet.
okay, so we have a map now, and I have no money with the left to bribe anyone.
Happens
Who needs to bribe?
when you have a gun. All right, you two in D19. Fuel vessel comes to a stop. Opens up. You're looking around. Looks like a large hangar, 3-4 stories tall. This kind of obsidian black, accented with white strange, like metal. It's got some reflection to it.
I guess I had 25
The
credits.
man who was flying, piloting, driving you
I
is
forgot
the
which
one who
package
opened it
I
up
gotten.
and gives you a quick little like wave of the hand to walk this way. You can look around. There are these like pedestals that have elevated up maybe a floor off the ground where the vehicle that he got into and out of is currently stationed. Has this little walkway that heads towards kind of a more centralized catwalk leading towards a larger door. He points off in that direction.
I go.
Spouts off some language that doesn't quite register, but you hear something meet there. And there's plenty in between.
There's like cows and sheep, meat.
Meat.
There.
You will be meat there.
Yes.
You will become meat. More meat.
It's a much effect.
So, this go.
How to serve man.
I look at D19
Just
and say,
just cook
do you
them
understand
in
what he's
acid.
saying?
Yeah, it's a pigeon of a couple of
Ceviche.
different languages. If you know, like, he lists off like German, French, Spanish, Chinese.
Look, I don't care how many different languages. Do you know what he said?
Yeah, he said meet over there. They'd bring a translator. We look like off-worlders.
Okay. So you got to say.
I don't know what you know.
Sounds like he's the translator.
Thank you. Just moves off over that way.
Can you believe that jackass said I wasn't going to be a good leader, and I was the one that thought to bring a distress signal?
I mean, I'm not complaining. You make your way in through some hallways. You notice a number of other people kind of like hiking and running. They're all wearing the same kind of like vac suit with almost looks like a orange Marty McFly jacket over the top of it.
Sure.
At least a number of them are. Anybody with that jacket, they've also got like the full helmet regalia and whatnot.
It's pre-tech, Marty McFly.
It could be, yeah. You don't know what this
Very,
is.
very pre.
Yeah.
Like 80s.
He's very goes back. You're taken through some like a couple of corridors. It's not extremely winding. Everything again has this kind of sharp, angular build to it. It gives off almost an authoritarian air to it. But you find yourself in what is very clearly a briefing theater. It's got theater seating of like 6 rows back, 10 chairs wide, comfortable. They look like what you'd expect in a movie theater, honestly. Dead center up front is a projector, holograms of some sort, you're sure, currently off, and then large wall panel display. Nice little lectern over to the side. Somebody currently standing behind there. Man, seems well weathered. Got those creases on his head. Looks to be maybe in his 40s or 50s. Kind of a nice olive skin tone. Short hair, black, kempt. Sees all of you on your way in. Gestures towards some seating. Starts speaking, and D19 quickly kind of speaks back. Mandate, please. Gives a nod. So, find escape pods crashed out there. What's your story?
We were part of a larger crew, and unfortunately, that ship has perished.
So you're marooned.
Yes, that's it. That is the appropriate term.
What type of ship?
Corvette of some type. Gesture to actually Nancy, who's seen our ship, and just be like technical lowdown. I don't know exactly what.
Yeah, he replies with the full details of mercenary Corvette.
Right.
Goes into some of the basic armaments and equipment. The person behind the lectern kind of stops him after him a bit. So you know how to fight.
Yes.
Oh, most definitely.
Excellent. We could use more people like you. A lot of the people here, miners, regular workers, don't even know how to hold weaponry. Majority of the folk I'm working with, they're pilots. They don't know how to do ground maneuvers, combat maneuvers of the sort. What about you two? You three?
Does pilot extend itself to groundcraft as well?
I'd say so.
Okay.
For simplicity's sake, yeah.
Sure.
I'm excellent at killing people on the ground.
Sweet.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
Riding beasts too. So it's
Yeah.
also for horses.
D- more than willing to help.
It's
The
You're expecting payment.
no, not well.
Look, I know how outsiders work.
We'd actually like to get some knowledge on how to get back to space.
That might take a little bit more time.
Sure, I mean,
Can take care of you until then, if that's what you're looking for. But you pull your own. We're short on resources, manpower being one of them. Look, I'm Commander Satir. I run traffic department here. We've just kept the name.
so just look at look around at some of like the well-armed people around.
Yeah, like laser blasters on their hips.
Like, that is.
I'm currently a free agent, so I'm happy to sign up.
That's my
good to hear.
signing bonus.
Yeah, I believe the rest of us are. We actually also have some more people that have gone off. What do they say? Mining.
You're from a ship. Do you know how to pilot? That's
Yeah,
also
the
equally useful.
Basics.
You ever flown a hover skid before?
Once or twice.
Good. In combat?
Not quite.
First time for everything. All right. I can deal with that.
Like I said, we have. We also came with a technician, and I actually don't know the rest of them. Anyway, we there was
More
more
than
with
you
us.
three.
Yes, there was.
Probably
yeah,
best to get him here then.
they were saying something about some mining something or another around where we were picked up. Some I can't.
Mining outpost, yeah. It's one of the usual patrol routes. Pilot picked you up there, Kendricks.
Yeah, we were too far from the other pod to.
We
make it.
assume they ran there because they're fucking idiots.
Hey, not a bad place to be. It's technically vulture territory, but we do patrols there. We can't secure it, but any vulture skids in that area, we vape them. No problem.
So that's why she's left.
Yeah. Look, you want to go collect your friends? That's on you. I can have Kendricks drop you off there. That's no problem. Part of his regular route, in fact. He was planning on going there and picked up your distress call.
Do we
That's
want
what
to
you
pick them up?
If that's what you want to do, I can set up a real simple drop and pick up setup. Get you out there in something aside from a frickin' stingray. That's must have been cramped back there.
Yeah, because it's fucking coffee.
It literally was
Sorry,
in my. It was
hornet.
literally in my in my lap.
Hornet.
I left it in there because
He thinks the lady doth
That's
protest
too
too much.
much.
yeah.
Coffee killed her parents or something.
OD'd on caffeine.
And
No,
I left
just
it.
sent
It's
it.
just
And I left it. It's empty now. So-
Looks at you, and the carafe points to that actual coffee.
not
Was.
sweet.
You would have been like,
Real
That's a-
beans is what I'm saying.
yeah, synthetic, but it's not as good as the real thing. But it's good. It's unfortunate down to the last cup.
Keep it.
You don't by chance have more of this, do you? Or something equivalent.
Sure.
All right.
Not a lot.
Then
5,000
I'm good.
Let's just go get the others.
Okay.
All right, and he calls in, or effectively radios over to Kendrick. You again hear that kind of pigeon of mandate that you're used to. You get the basics. You hear mining. That one stuck around. Outside of that, not a whole lot sticks. D19 does a quick translate for you. He's just saying pick you up, drop you off, and give you a transmitter so you can call when they're ready. If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind staying around here.
You do that.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're fine. Depending on how long we're going to be here, I probably should start learning this language. Anyway, just a thought.
All right. If you're fine with it, you get a quick journey over.
What are we in now? You said we're not in the Stingray, we're in something different.
Yes, you are currently in. So I get the name right.
Honda Civic.
It's very nice, very roomy.
Especially the newer ones. Those,
This
they look
episode
really
paid
cool.
for by Honda.
Yeah.
Sponsored by.
Okay, so you're actually asking Commander Satir?
Yeah, I guess I'm not
Or are
asking
you
for
asking
anything.
D19?
I'm asking. As we go to the vehicle, what does it look like?
Oh, the vehicle?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, okay.
Because if you said we're going to be transferring in something, moving in something different, right? I just want to look like what that looks like.
Okay.
So.
It's kind of like a take a teardrop shape, but sharper angles to it. It's got a bit of a tail on it.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom of the drop is the clear forward part of it. Two smaller looking cannons built into it. It almost looks kind of like a turtle shell when you look at the front. It's got that like overhang lip
Oh, okay.
on it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Has much nicer seating on the inside
Cool.
compared to the cargo crate.
It's got like the Oscar Mayer wiener, like truck, like in my, like the teardrop shape, and then the buns are like the cannons.
Yeah, no, I think I
Yeah,
got it. Understand what you got.
What hot dogs are you eating that they're teardrop shaped?
Lance, I think we need to talk about your hot dog concept.
I don't think you're eating hot
that's-
dogs.
Actually, do
I think that's mystery meat. Somebody might be selling you spam.
I mean, aren't most hot dogs mystery meat?
They're a mixture
By
of
definition.
pork.
if you
couple of
if
other
you're a
things.
plebe,
I mean, some of them have
Real beef hut.
so, yeah.
some of them have found to have horse meat in
Yeah,
them.
you're not wrong.
Yeah, but are you so high and mighty that you're not going to eat a horse?
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying
fine.
you're saying
Sometimes
I
I'm
am
gonna
the one
eat
who
the horse
eats
he
that.
rode in.
No, I'm saying that you don't understand the basic shape of a hot dog.
Sometimes I'm hungry enough to eat horse.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind.
We'll come back to this later.
All right. Effectively four of you have the map now. You've had what is effectively like an alcoholic protein milkshake.
Hell
Not
yeah.
bad. A little heavy on the way, but
Get fucked up and get king.
Yeah, there's a bit of
That's what I
flavor
was
to it. It doesn't take too much to like put it together. Where it's like, oh, this you feed this to like a working population,
Sure.
and they stay strong
Makes sense.
and docile and happy.
Right.
You get the protein and the calories and everything.
Mm-hmm.
In
A
addition to
little bit of
that,
everything.
to head up whatever they pass off as coffee in this world.
Whatever
The
this
TD
swill.
offices actually would have synthetic coffees. If you're lucky, you might be able to find some like high-end people here with real coffee.
I'm not picky.
Just like growing their own
It's
plant
like,
in their
just
room.
make my way like Bavarian fire drill, just like just then make my way to the hangar.
Yeah, they've got
Along
like,
with my shape.
they've got, like-
fisting.
coffee available for sale, like 5 credits a cup, kind of stuff. So yeah, you hop in the Stingray, as that one was named. Other one was a Hornet that you were in. Stingray, and start heading out to towards this little mining town. You can actually like see what's going on this time. Kendricks is still in like full get up, ready for full crash suit, effectively. And you're just watching dune after dune pass by. There's a clear maintained road, but it's basically got some sort of like repulsors on it to keep the dunes
The sand drift.
from drifting into
Oh,
it.
that's so cool. Oh,
Yeah,
the spice must flow.
The sort of visual representation of it.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Worm.
But you're noticing
Little
it's,
worm.
it's a whole
It's
lot
the
of just
hunchback whales.
sand.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Yes,
Actually,
Everywhere. Very uncomfortable.
What you really don't know is
You
actually
hate it.
this is all just one, just a elaborate backdrop for the Outback, the Australian Outback.
You're just actually in Australia.
Yeah.
Well,
The true horror all along.
that explains why we couldn't understand them. Because
Yeah,
it's very,
it's Aussie.
very Aussie slang. Yeah.
Right.
So I had
All right, mate.
the Aussie dialect on my Siri when I heard my iPhone. Down the Saginaw Drive.
But yeah, you start seeing in the distance this little gray dot, bubble mining outpost outside of it, start to appear on the horizon. As a lot of you just enjoying your drinks, or
Just kind of hanging out in the saloon, so to speak, just because we understand now that the troll's probably going to be here at some point. So.
Mhm.
I'll try to understand this map. Just see if there's landmarks or...
yeah, so it's a larger kind of regional map.
Okay.
You can see there's mining outposts. Most of them don't even get names. They're just like mining outpost
Signal.
D11, A33, Alpha, those kind of things. Some of them get shorter names. Signal, Greg. Yeah, it's a very strong, masculine mining town.
And then there's Kevin.
Kevin. Nobody goes to Kevin. That's an abandoned ghost town.
Bubble's
But
been broken.
you see the largest city, and one you're not too far from, if you're understanding this map right, Volthaven.
Hey, it's probably where vultures are about. If I had to guess.
Because they both have V's in them.
Vultures.
Vulture.
Sure.
It makes sense.
I mean, the first 3 letters are exactly the same. It's got it. Actually, the first 4. Damn.
Ironclad logic.
Yeah, it's guaranteed success. But it doesn't take more than 20, 25 minutes before doors swing open. 2 bald folk walk in. They're roughly the same height. They're wearing this kind of dark purple and black attire. Strong V in the dark purple. On the forehead,
It's probably not good.
there is a very, very clear, bright purple V painted. It's kind of short and small
So it's
on
the
one of
ultra
them,
deep V.
or on the 2 that enter, and followed by another who walks in, and what you're seeing is very clearly like assault gear. And the V on his head,
Real big.
yeah, nice little single wing off to the side of it. Clear sign of leadership of some
So
sort.
we got two
Tunnel snakes rule.
two mooks and leader of the tunnel snakes. Okay.
Yep.
You guys seen the SNL skit with Ben Stiller of the V-neck? The old ultra deep V.
Just like goes down to the belly button.
That's civilian wear, obviously. So to reiterate for Zach, 2 of these mooks kind of walk in.
Okay.
They've got this black and then dark purple kind of V set into their dress attire, and
Her party's gonna
a
be actually
little bit
different
lighter
size.
pink than what Lance is wearing, right? Or not pink, purple than what Lance is wearing. A little bit brighter, a little V on their foreheads. Followed then by somebody who is clearly wearing assault armor and has not just the V but a little wing coming off of each side. He, your commander of sorts, has a laser rifle on his back. Well, he's kind of drawing it. It's not on his back much longer. The other 2, laser pistols at their sides.
I'm just slowly rotating my back away from them. Oh, they're fucker.
They stand in the doorway, and again you hear pigeons speak.
That's not the patrol.
Those seem to be the things we're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Should I distract them?
Oh, well, we might have to kill them.
You hear the set of words that roughly translated to what you believe to be the traffic department in previous reference.
The police.
Not even.
Yeah, not
It was
traffic cop.
literally the traffic cops.
The highway patrol.
Yeah, highway.
I'm all
Yeah,
for
okay.
trying to kill
Traffic
them, but
cops meet highway patrol.
Sometimes you have a better
They know
plan.
how to use
Let's not
guns.
jump right to that.
People, dark
We're
guys
in
are
a
super
public
cops.
place.
Super troopers.
Super troopers.
That we can't get out.
Want a mustache ride?
Just let
Get out.
just let teleporter
Yeah, the whole
just do what he wants.
It's part of the uniform requirement.
No, I
The
was going to
mustache.
go outside by teleporting.
Everybody
I'm not
just
go-
has
no,
a horrific
I'm not going with you. I'm
80s
sorry.
porn
I'm
mustache.
going to walk out of here on my own free will with my legs.
No,
Well, he can't teleport us yet, so you distract them.
They like give the women
I'm still
like,
trying.
glue on
Something-
ones.
Yeah,
Part of the
Sometimes
uniform.
everybody
You gotta
goes
wear
in
it.
and it just fails.
So he can teleport out
God,
and
that's like a
distract them, and we
nightmare,
can
man.
GTFO.
They'll
What?
be like,
Get the
what?
fuck out of here.
Oh, right.
That definitely survived. Yeah.
Okay, so Andy, will you do your blip loop thing?
Like, as you're about to do that, a quick glance to the side, you see that two guys are just roughing up some of the locals. Two mooks are just roughing up some of the locals, pistol whipping.
Oh,
It's just,
thank the Lord.
yeah. The commander is still like standing in the doorway, weapon at the ready. The clear just display of force.
So we're just gonna let this happen, yeah?
I think we were supposed to fix the problem.
You see the bartender is standing by you now, slowly pushing the 25 credits that made it into her possession over the table towards you. Not looking at any one of you. Not making eye contact with any of these supposed vultures. Just
Fucker.
pushing it closer.
Just like over the edge now.
It's right at the edge.
It's like falling over
I
the
grab
counter.
it. All right.
Juniper, can you maybe go to
Okay.
the bathroom or something? Because it's not going to be good for you.
She stands up and just slow, like
Just like
go
goes.
regular speed, head towards the back restrooms. She makes it towards those back restrooms, and then you hear that quick "Hey!" from the big guy in the armor.
I'm not going to turn around. I'm going to continue talking to you.
So how do we just did a good job.
Nobody. And then there's some words, and you're guessing maybe something along the lines of leave? It sounds kind of dramatic.
I didn't understand the word he just said, so I think if we just keep talking, it'll be
Harsh
fine.
guttural tone.
Oh, he's trying to get our attention.
I
I like how
He's not necessarily talking to us. He could be talking to somebody else.
If you like spy a side eye, you can tell.
No, I still have effort.
Oh yeah,
put
okay.
for-
Yeah. And you can tell he's not just pointing at Juniper. The weapon is leveled at Juniper.
He's
right
gonna
now.
kill that girl that you just told to go to the bathroom.
She has stopped moving for obvious reasons. Andy, now be the time to do the thing. Shouts at her a bit. She turns around.
So do
very
you do the
loud.
poppy thing?
Where are you going?
Does 10 meters get me outside?
Just in the doorway.
From the doorway, yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess I'm on the other side.
just you.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't. I'm not level 2 yet.
Ah, okay. So you pop and roll initiative because he freaks out.
No, most people don't have
Initiative's
connection
DA,
with
yeah? You want
MES. Most people with MES and some tech level planets get lynched. Which is why I want medicine.
So I got a 6.
I got a 4.
I got an 8.
Okay. And you folk are actually arriving at this moment. So you pulled in, you got dropped off, you were turning this corner, you're like, oh, tavern. They're going to go to the tavern, right? And you see, out of nowhere, Androsi appears in a doorway.
Pop the
Prepped and
rifle.
ready, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's going for the
It's
pistol.
going, and it's like, okay.
I pop the rifle and say, "Time to go to work."
Fix problem.
You notice as you've popped in from the outside, and as you appear, and your awareness suddenly goes, oh, there's two others kind of like leaning against the side wall outside.
And I'm just like
notice you.
right next to them.
They're like a good 3, 4, 5 meters off, like not by the
Do we
door,
wanna
off by the
let
side
the
smoking,
big boss first?
and they're just quickly like gonna draw weapons and go. So
We're gonna
2 outside,
We're gonna
2 inside,
toss this
commander
door.
in the doorway.
Get behind it.
Do you want us to
Fire
roll
in the
initiative too?
direction of the door.
Yes, please.
So, I don't have a gun.
You dumb motherfucker. Everyone has guns. What are you doing with your life?
I don't choose guns.
God, that's amazing.
Okay, well then you rush at them or whatever. I'm gonna be down here
Don't
behind
go.
the table.
Once we get to level 3, then I can help you get to the front immediately.
Well, I mean, as long as they're within 10 meters, just go up and take a swing. Because the commander can't shoot at me with his rifle.
Yeah. Get in there.
Dudes. Get all the dudes.
Prepare to die.
What is this, Dark Souls? One very healthy guy, one not very healthy.
I mean, at level 1, yeah.
Or it could just be, Independence Day knows about today was salute.
Well, time to start saluting, right?
No.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
If that ever becomes required, I'll just be dead.
Well, let's throw Juniper in the mix.
Today is not that day.
Why not?
One of the longer NPCs we've had.
Yeah. Okay, for weird orders. Zao, what did you get?
4.
Gotcha. Androssi.
8.
Okay. Varsk.
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Artemites.
You talking to me?
Yeah, 23.
7.
And me.
And Jaffon.
I don't even remember what I rolled.
You rolled a 6.
You took too long.
Okay.
I rolled a 6? Like on the dice?
No, you said you had a 6. That's what you
6.
verbally said was 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you rolled.
Vulture Commander.
Probably
Nice.
6.
That's reality now.
2 and others. Oh, real quick and the dead going on here. Okay.
So Gene,
Order?
Gene Hackman's right?
Yeah. Pretty good. Andrasi, you're up first.
That's probably best.
Given that you're the one that just popped into existence, yeah.
You can see one of the guys outside looks like he's like ready to match you on the draw.
So I'll shoot at him.
Okay. So he's C. So C and D are outside, A and B are inside, and Commander is also doorway.
Okay. 22 again.
Yup. See some damage.
You may want to kill him immediately.
That's 7.
Almost drops him.
I'm going to again teleport 10 meters away.
In what direction? Like out towards the street? For simplicity's sake?
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Just a little somewhere that has like cover, just behind a barrel or something.
Yeah. Shit.
Just boop.
Alright.
I'm glad to get that as a move action. Because then I don't have to actually traverse anywhere.
That's true. Alright. Up next, Vulture B on the inside. Looks around the bar real quick, doesn't really know who to shoot at, picks a random citizen, and frags him. Vulture C
There's
outside.
not enough of that in RPGs.
hey, you know what he's doing? He's fluffing his KD ratio.
That's true.
Well,
yeah.
it's just all.
He
it's
doesn't
as if
know
it's
that
above you.
you're a threat or
You're right.
you're
That's
a
why
threat.
I didn't look at you.
Just vaping people.
He gets
But
paid
if we
per
just stand there
head.
wait, they're going to start shooting us.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. 2 damage.
So, how many people are in the saloon? Because that may be how many turns we have to think
17?
about what we're doing. Okay, so we have 17 turns.
Hold on. Recalculate. Vulture A picks another random citizen. And the gun jams.
Nice.
I still think that trying to jump on them is probably...
Artemis.
That's fine.
Alright. Who can I shoot at?
C and D are outside. The commander is in the doorway. So I'm going to say has probably a little bit of cover, but you can still shoot at
So
it.
like
Yeah,
plus 2.
That's actually a minus 2.
Yeah.
Minus 2.
Two at 2 hit.
2's a roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 2 AC.
The target is with partial cover is like minus 2.
Yeah. Full cover
so
is
I'm
minus
going
4.
to go
Yeah.
for the one he shot.
Okay, so outdoor C. Summon your weapon.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Done and done.
Isn't much better. 10.
10 still hits.
Oh,
These are like unarmored mooks, just regular Joes.
so that is 4 damage.
Enough to drop him. Takes the second hit, keels over. Yeah, his buddy's like scrambling, trying to put his cigarette out and draw a gun.
The hero blood
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Jaffon.
as I watch that.
Okay,
with my brother.
so I'm going to give you a look like.
Because Canada also.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
You're gonna do the thing.
I'm going to get up, spin around, draw the spike thrower, and then I am going to burst fire at.
Wings.
I wish I could get both of them in this blast, but I can't.
C or D, or Commander, I guess, is an option.
I'm going to go with D.
Okay.
Okay. Well, no, I thought C and D were outside. You're talking about A and B, right?
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Okay, so I'm going to throw a B.
Sounds good.
Okay, there you go. I'll re-roll that.
Done and done.
14.
That'll do.
Okay.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
3d8.
You need a couple days.
Yeah.
Just two.
It is statistically improbable he will still be alive after this.
The spike thrower is.
Yep, dead.
7, 8, 12, 15.
Shot goes off and just paints a wall.
Yeah, if you want lethality, spike
It's-
thrower is the way to go.
Yeah.
That's why I've spent most of my money on it.
You went 10 over what you needed on that shot.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Can I then, so for me, because the gunslinger thing, drawing is an on-turn action, so you can do as many of those as you can.
Oh, nice.
I haven't moved.
Yep.
Use my main action to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way that I can, like...
I mean, there's a bar right next to you if you want to duck behind it.
Yes, I do. Yes. Unless
Yeah,
the
half cover.
Well, what is the table sufficient enough to, like... It's probably... What's the table made out of that we're sitting at?
Oh, I thought you actually went up to the bar. But yeah, if you
that's
want to
fine.
be at the
Great,
bar,
great.
yeah.
Then I'll go to the bar. That's
Yeah.
fine. I was under the impression we were at a table. Okay, so I will go take cover by the bar.
Hop over it.
Okay.
Done and done, yeah. Got at least half cover, 2 or 3/4. A good boost. Juniper's up. She draws the laser pistol, aims toward A, and is going to try to take a shot.
It's +1 for being a laser.
Yeah. Shot and a miss. And she'll move behind some tables and take
Does
cover.
laser pistols just automatically have +1?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All energy weapons have +1.
Yep.
Plus
Roll
one to hit.
here.
Unless
We're gonna go for the commander.
Okay.
unless like the atmosphere is
charge.
like weirdly particulate, like if it's got like
Ah.
silt or fog, or I
Fog,
don't know, it's something weird like that. It'll make it harder to hit because the beam can't pass cleanly through.
How does a 17 look?
17 will do.
Let's see if we can roll one.
I mean, it seems possible.
7?
Okay. Take a pretty good swing, chunk into some of the armor, some blood. Doesn't go all the way through though. Kind of tries to dodge back and out of the way. All right.
Yeah, non-heavy energy weapons don't
Force.
don't recoil, so they get a +1 to hit.
So, like, stepping out from the vehicle and seeing that this is just going on.
Oh, you've turned a corner at this point.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit.
So now there's just one person outside?
Yeah.
Because one person's been...
And
The
commander in a
split.
doorway. So
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of...
that uncomfortable point where he's not inside or outside.
Yeah, between.
He's the door.
He's on uncharted territory.
Fixing problem.
So yeah, this is commander in the doorway.
Mhm.
There's this other mook outside.
Scrambling for guns still.
Yeah. What's the commander looking at? What's he doing? So.
Looking indoors, looks to be like dodging out of the way of something.
Oh, so he's not
leading a
he's not looking at us.
No.
He's looking at
No.
someone.
Baxter.
the person trying to stab him to death.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
cut
Then,
him. Really, it's not really a stab.
Chop him to death?
Yeah, that's a better word.
all right.
If only he had a
Then I also
rifle.
gun and shoot towards.
Oh, that's what's gonna save me tomorrow.
You got
right
D.
here.
Is
Or-
that
the other man who's outside fumbling
Yeah,
for
D? Yeah.
D.
Cool.
Not the D that you know.
No. You know D19. This is just Vulture D.
Will of the D.
Not also compared to like initial D.
Initial.
Just drift all the time.
No, that's deja vu.
Yeah.
We're having deja vu. This place before.
Freaking time. Another 3. Well then. So your lackadaisical approach yields nothing.
Paying so much attention to coffee and not enough shooting.
What did I tell you about that fucking coffee?
It's the extra too much caffeine is shaking.
That's
Yeah.
just shooting. Yeah.
Not enough. I need to keep it at a certain
You're
level.
drinking,
You
what
next
you
to
need
the
to get
commander?
is the, like, fry levels of where you've drunk like 100 cups of coffee and time stops.
I'm actually playing this mini game where I have to keep like my caffeine level like in between
like
the
The
sweet
Sims.
spot.
Yeah, you gotta get there, yeah.
I don't believe he can shoot me with his rifle, and he would take a
No.
penalty to a pistol.
He's gonna drop it, and I think he's gonna draw and swing on you with his own melee.
Or he could also club the rifle.
That's true. How does that work?
That's what we're...
Clubbing
Clubbing
up.
with rifles.
I think to melee with at least a pistol, that you had to have a.
It was
for
on
that.
the page 50 of the like clubbing it.
Clubbing.
clubbing. The clubbing section.
Yeah, it
Where you
was
can
a
get Molly.
specific action.
Alright, let's see. Total defense.
Well, it's better than
Club
butt
up a
stroke.
weapon.
Yeah.
Can shift their grip on a ready
Yeah,
rifle.
it's
or
move
pistol.
action. Okay. Rifle size weapons. Probably should start with the.
Well, it's turning it into a... Well, yeah, so they have to use the move action to club up and then make
Mhm.
the attack.
Counts as a medium primitive weapon.
Medium primitive. Cool. Done and done. 16 plus 1.
With no shock value.
Okay. Alright, just gonna take a swing on you. That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, we're just gonna use the thing for the time so that it doesn't do the hit thing.
Okay. Sounds fair.
the time and the thing and the whoop whoop
And the space.
Yeah.
and the hit for the hop.
And the jiggy to
You get
the.
hit, Poppy, and it don't stop.
Alright.
Okay.
So I just kind of do the monk, like swing
Lean
backwards.
So yeah, takes a swing at you with the rifle. Goes over. Vulture D looks over to you as you have shot and killed one of his friends. Hey, you're part of it at least. You almost killed him. You bastard.
I was the one that actually killed him.
Yeah. 17 on dice.
That just hits.
Okay.
How does
That's laser pistol.
HP recovery work on this?
5 hit points.
Really slow.
Yeah.
That puts me down to 0.
Unless if you use med packs or my biopsionics, it's like a point a day or something.
Well, good thing you're outside and you're outside. Because you watch as the other guy somehow, like, manages, after fumbling the gun, dropping his cigar, like, pulls the trigger as it's on the ground, and just gets a pure lucky shot. The reason you weren't able to dodge it was because you weren't expecting him to actually be able to pull the trigger at that point.
Or the gun just drops in and fires by itself.
Effectively, yeah. Like, it's a comedy of errors that this guy actually managed
But
to
I am
do.
stable.
Good. No players
That's a nice
instantly
perk.
killed. Yeah. All right, back to the top. And
You don't even
Drossi.
need to be stable. Are you within 10 meters?
Jaunt-wise, I'd probably push more like 15 or 20.
And she's stable, so
Well, you can start working your way over. That's no problem. But
you could also kill the guy.
Yeah.
you can do both.
So
Kill a man.
jump closer.
John Killaman.
I'll like teleport like 5 meters closer.
Okay. I mean, even if you did the full 10, you'd still be in laser weapon range. So it's like bases of what, 30, 40?
Yeah.
You're still within 10 feet of them.
I was just trying to get
15.
closer to Artemis.
Yeah, no problem.
Just a little bit. An 11.
11 will do. Do you do a point of damage?
8.
Dead. Just
Oh, to the other guy, to the other mook.
yeah. The other mook rolled 1 hit point. It's mook, man.
Should have gone
Boy,
after
this-
him.
That's real level 1 feels.
Just nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just spit. And he's dead.
I have like the highest AC here, and everybody that's hitting me is like 20, 17.
I only roll either above 15 or below 5. There's no middle ground.
It's the hubris of having an AC that high.
that's what
you think you're better than
Tempting
us.
hits.
my dice have the worst luck. But
I'm
When
actively
they do.
tempting hits.
yeah. All right. B and C are dead. A is on the inside. Has noticed said firefight breaking out.
B and C? Don't you mean C and D?
B, C, and
Yeah,
D are
well,
all dead.
B would go dead.
He's
C
dead.
would go dead.
He's dead.
We're up to A.
Cool.
So
A
A
and
being
the
on the
commander.
inside.
Yeah.
Sees that shotgun go off. Not happy.
Sure.
More worried.
I am behind the bar, so I do get cover.
Yep.
Is that partial or full?
I'd say partial.
Okay, minus
Plus
2.
2. Because it is a quick jump. Well, you did have a lot. Either way. They're re-rolling. Ooh, that's a maybe. 15?
Is that with the minus 2?
With the minus 2, that'd be 13.
13 my AC. So.
Just.
Bye.
How many hit points you got?
4 out of a maximum of 5.
Yes, this is a fair chance. 2.
Okay, I got 2 hit points left.
You're not dead yet?
It's getting close, though. Laser shot goes through the bar and, like, strikes your back. Burns badly.
Motherfucker.
Son of a...
Artemis. You're up.
They recover.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
They recover 1d4.
I don't know if there's,
per
like,
week.
die rolls or anything to that.
No,
So.
she's already stable.
She's stabilized, so
Nice.
she's
Fun.
just out.
You're up again.
Perk being warrior.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to pop up.
Just missed.
I'll re-roll that.
Done and done. Running low.
I'm not burst firing at this point.
Okay.
Because I need to talk to you about how
Ammo?
ammo for mag weapon works specifically. Because it has a magazine of 15, which means I can take 15 shots before I have to reload. But it says I don't need an additional battery thing because it's got internal... Whatever.
Okay. I see what
You
they're
see what I'm
going
saying?
for. Yeah.
I think it's like cooling, probably.
They don't want you to have to deal with the ammunition of the battery. They want you to have to deal with the ammunition of the splinter shot.
Yeah.
They basically like hand wave the ammo so you're not trying to count 2 different types of ammo because
What does that come
that's
to?
garbage.
9?
Just misses.
Okay.
Good shooting now. Juniper's going to try her luck.
Come on, Juniper.
Pop up. Rolls a 5. Shot and a miss. Zhao. You back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Renting on a swing.
At the commander or at...
Yeah.
Okay.
I cannot read that die.
It's a 13. That's not going to hit. He has armor.
You do damage on that miss.
That's
Do the
true.
shock damage.
That's true, but I could re-roll to see if I can hit.
Just do it.
Yeah, let's re-roll.
Kill this man.
Down to 2 good left.
Kill this man.
Kill him the best.
Make him suffer.
I did worse. Yep. So that doesn't hit.
So what was the original roll?
13.
Shock damage it is.
Yeah, so he takes 2 shock damage.
Yeah, because his thing makes all AC for enemies 10, so he's taking at least 2 damage.
Yep.
Done and done. You kind of take that swing, hit him with like a what is it, pommel, effectively.
Even the blade against the
Removal
armor
pommel,
would just
yes.
be shot
Yeah,
like
just flat. All right. Varsk.
All right, so 2 dead mooks, one big guy in the doorway.
This guy seemed like he's taken any damage at all.
Yeah, your first hit, pretty bad.
Okay.
He's not doing
Is
great.
the vehicle still there that we were using?
No, they'll be coming back around. You
Oh,
got
they're coming back
basically
around. Is there
like,
any
radio
Is there,
signal.
yeah, so I was like, is there any element of cover that's
outside. No.
Okay, that's fine.
Like think Wild West without all the barrels. There's a couple of places you can hide behind.
Yeah,
Not much.
that's fine. So I guess I'll just kind of stand there. And there's no like assisting action kind like aim or I don't know. Unsure of any of the other like extra actions I can do.
So you have 1 move action, 1 main action, and you can take as many on-turn actions as you'd like. There's not really, as far as I know, there's not really so much as an aim.
Yeah, no, not even like go
But-
prone.
But there, well,
Well,
prone,
go prone gives you it
plus 2.
forces a -2 on enemies. Adjacent enemies find you easier to hit with a +2.
firing from a prepared firing position is a +4.
How does one prepare to fire?
No, I
That's
think that's like if you set up like an ambush.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, this
okay.
isn't an ambush.
No,
at
that's
this
fine.
time,
I'm just
but-
gonna shoot him then.
Okay.
Alright.
If you set up like sandbags
A.
and stuff like that.
Oh,
I
okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now. Yeah, it's
I-
like from a
I-
bunker or something.
yes.
Well, very
if you have a bipod.
Yeah.
Weird text, but it's
Oh, there. Okay, this is 60. It's just printed
Ah,
differently.
yeah.
All right, so
I'm
20,
not seeing like any
Roll
other
damage?
actual healing other than probably med kit.
5 damage.
But if you
Dead.
come up from 0 to 10 minutes, you get 1
Just
hit
go.
point.
Because that was what, A? Was that side? No, A was inside.
No,
Wait, who are you shooting at?
Commander.
The big guy.
Oh, Commander?
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, that is enough to drop him. So we still have
Yay.
4 inside.
I just lean over to the unconscious body of Arnis.
Oh,
Like you were saying? Yes.
You regain your
Please hold.
level each night.
Ah, okay. Alright, Commander's down, D's down, top of the round, and Drossi.
He's the only one left.
Yep.
Not the commander. Commander's down.
A is on the inside. So you will need to...
Commander's
Yeah,
up in this
3 hit
commander,
points.
Somebody else still kill
There you
me.
go.
Immediately up.
Oh, you did a
The
patch.
bio heal.
Yep.
He's a psychic, so he can do that bio heal.
Oh,
stuff.
cool. How does it work?
You take 1 system strain.
Alright.
With space magic.
So normally I
Alright.
have to commit effort for a day, but I have mastery over it, so I don't take any effort. But you still take the system strain, and it's
Much like you
1d6
would if you
plus
were
1.
being healed with a med patch or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you still take system strain because
That's how.
it affects the body in a way that like multiple patches are going to be less and less effective.
Right.
Alright, Vulture A is going to try to take a shot at Juniper.
Yay!
But we don't need the
Shot
drugs.
gonna miss. I'm not
You don't
wasting
need to wait
bad
days.
fortune.
Dummy.
Idiot.
Oh, we've just been making
Artemis.
a hail of good fortune.
All right.
I believe you're conscious.
Yeah.
Could mark
And
up
you
hit
can
points.
act.
All right.
So it's at least a good 15 feet to the front door.
How much movement is it to get up? Because I'm on ground.
I think it's
Stand up is a full move action.
Okay. Stand up. Do I have a shot at the guy inside?
You don't even have line of sight.
Okay.
Yeah. You're
So-
so
-4.
like yeah, you're 15 feet from the front door, and you're still on the same side as the like face of the building.
All right. So I re-equip my weapon and armor, and that's it.
Prepped up. All right. Jafan, there is one last man in this bar. Panicking, shooting wildly.
Okay.
Wait until he runs outside, then we can shoot him.
I'm gonna pop up and try again.
All right.
I'm gonna burst fire this time
Just
because why not?
everybody else in here is just like hit the dab.
15.
That'll do.
No, I'm sorry, 14.
That'll still do.
No, it's still 15. I'm sorry.
that will also do.
Great. Okay. Thank
As
you.
long as you don't roll all ones, this man is dead. That's a 5.
Yep. Plus 3. So
This man is dead.
New
Plenty
coat
of-
of paint.
yay!
They're gonna have to scrub that off.
Da, 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 da.
Hey, we killed 5. We fixed the problem with the increased price. Or was it per person? We still
5
need
per yeah.
we still need
Was
20 more.
what she was pushing for. Yeah. Dust settles.
So I see the mist. And I'm just like,
I just walk in.
The coffee's empty by now.
So I look at you.
I walk up to the bar.
Ew, you should have just waited with us. You know,
Coffee.
we got picked up by the TV.
Nods.
Got now. Surrounding area.
We don't need a fucking map.
I
We
walk
got a new
over to
job.
you.
How much did you put
we
down?
could have had fucking coffee this whole time.
Vultures.
Grab one of the.
Yeah, we're working with the
Just tear the shirt off.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's next to wipe
Looks
off
at
the
that.
sword.
Looks at
These are vultures.
Yeah.
See, that wasn't so bad.
It was
Well,
actually
only
very
4
bad. I
points.
don't know if you can see. I have a little hole.
I was
Right,
doing
I had
that
4
for
more.
Well, I seem to be doing just fine, and I
Yeah,
was.
you're fine.
Yeah, you
He
get
takes
paid
your
for
cup,
it.
You should dodge better.
pours from the carafe,
Let's go
Yeah.
back inside.
puts it out. Brings a small little like tray. You see
I'll
there's
find where
like a
you
little
sleep.
bit of creamer and
And I'll
coffee.
make things difficult.
Or not coffee.
Hey,
sugar.
jackass!
Look,
Great fucking plan walking through the desert.
Oh yeah, it happens to work this one time on the hostile planet that you turn on the distress signal, and it's not picked up by the vultures, who then come and murder you in the escape pod. Yeah. Please lecture me more about the planet.
Oh yeah? Well, I got a job.
Congratulations! Try to get off this goddamn rock.
I'm employed. I have
And
benefits.
scene. I think that's a perfect place to call it. for
I got
tonight.
the shit.
That is beautiful. All right, so questions, comments, suggestions. How'd you like it?
It was pretty ridiculous. It got pretty ridiculous pretty quickly.
This was good. I had fun.
A nice, lighthearted, ridiculous. I appreciated that. It was good.
Yeah, that's really what you need out of something like this. Is that like it was all. Jason, I love your character. That was good.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
If we continue this, definitely take a level.
After the
sweet.
attempt at Shadowrun, this was a nice palate cleanser.
Yeah. Combat was smooth.
Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadowrun's something that's got to
Oh,
be
yeah.
prep. Like you got to do a lot of your homework. This is something that's like. I mean, it's pretty cool.
I think
on the
having
fly,
a
like it.
few less people will show
As much as I,
Yeah.
as much as I enjoy parts of Shadowrun, I feel like there is a cyberpunk experience that is cleaner and smoother.
on
so
the
that-
computer.
There's something out
Well,
there.
no, I'm saying like
No, it's still tabletop.
there's a tabletop system for that. I don't know what exactly it is, but I feel like there is
I
a
think even earlier editions would probably.
even
Depends,
Shadowrun
yeah.
earlier would still be kind of chunky. So I mean, there's got to be like a
it's like the
Middle
chunkier
ground.
system.
there's a
Not
modern
the, but it is pretty chunky.
there's a modern version of this.
It usually
of
also
Cyberpunk.
wasn't 15 dice.
You know, like somebody like retooling
there was
Cyberpunk
some
2020 or
inflation
like
going on.
or taking even like I don't know the Cypher system or a Powered by the Apocalypse
Yeah.
thing. They make Shadowrun hacks for Powered by the Apocalypse, so I mean,
That could
it's entirely a
definitely
thing
be
that you know. But there's a middle ground there where like I could see myself playing Shadowrun regularly, but
what-
not with the rule set.
set. Yeah,
What's
it's written.
Cyber
I
20?
yeah.
I love the atmosphere. I love everything but the mechanics of that.
Yeah, I
Cyberpunk 2020 is a lot
enjoy
like
the rule set. It's
um,
something one of those that like you have to. That
Yeah.
can be kind of. It's one of those commitments. Right?
Yeah.
It's one of those
Yeah,
like I need to.
If you give me a group of people
It's a lot like
who
The Witcher.
were,
rule
Or
set.
prepared.
I would almost say like more, a little bit closer to like war gamers in the fact when they
Yeah.
come to sit down.
Oh, you know what? That's true.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Before their turn, they know exactly
Yeah.
what they're going to do and have all the stuff like prepped for it.
Yeah.
I could run Shadowrun with those people because that would probably move
And it would
like
be,
a 3.5
and it would be
or a
miserable
5e.
because they would only make strategic decisions and not roleplay.
Yeah, that's the catch. That's what I'd worry about. If there was a weird middle balance there, I'd be happy.
You made a really good point because I was like seeing like after doing some miniature gaming rule sets for quite some time, like it definitely falls into
Oh, yeah.
that like
It's-
that thing of where like it's a lot of customization, right? That's what I
Yeah.
really like about it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like there's so much.
It's why I really got into 3.5 because I loved like tabletop strategy type stuff. And as time went on, I'm like, hey, give me a bit more of this like role play talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
you
you like,
yeah, well,
you
yeah.
like that less and less. And you
Yeah.
start to
Oh yeah,
abstract towards losers.
That
because
is-
video games can do that.
Video games do that much
amazingly
better
well.
than
Yeah,
we do.
I get my XCOM fix and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea of what may be going on for next week?
I mean, I'm happy to run this if you don't have plans. If there's interest, as usual.
I am. That is a possibility that I think would be cool to finish this out. I am currently reading the new Vampire the Masquerade book.
Fifth?
Yeah, like version, like fifth edition, like the latest
Yeah.
version.
Somehow
I still
every
kinda
single
wanna run
system's
fourth.
on the 5th edition right now.
And I'm
Perfect.
thinking if I
Shadowrun.
I'm reading that, and if it goes, you know, if it seems like I can grok it, then I would be able to run.
How
it
easy is
next
that
time.
system to like just look at and like gloss
Super-
over?
Super easy.
Super easy.
Like trivial.
Yeah.
It's what, all D10?
D10s. You're
And
looking at
it's-
the number of successes. 6s and above are successes.
Oh, that's changed.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it's a
So you
new
roll
edition.
like you construct a dice pool based
Oh.
on an attribute and a skill dot. So like you have 5 D10s. Roll them 6s and up are successes,
Ah.
and the storyteller might say like, okay, well you need 2 successes. Okay, well I did it.
Oh, that's why they rebalance.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like on the one system that we had done, because we had done a simple system.
Well, I mean, a storyteller system.
It's World of Darkness. It's the
Yeah.
what we did for
They
but
just
it's like
tweaked it.
there's some tweaks
Mhm.
from like
Is World of Darkness the same as, or is it, or no?
World of Darkness is like the umbrella
Mhm.
for
What this is.
like Vampire the Masquerade and Werewolf Forsaken. And
Oh,
Age
okay.
of
So
Ascension.
it is the
Yeah.
the parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have
Reference.
that 4th edition campaign I'd love to run, which I wouldn't jump on 5th edition just because right now they are very limited in what you can play. But I am very curious about how 5th works.
Well, yeah, we would be doing like
Oh, yeah.
they only have Vampire the Masquerade. Like this is the 5th edition of Vampire the Masquerade. It has nothing to do with like
It
you
doesn't-
could
yeah,
you could
no
basically
mage,
play
no
humans
werewolf.
or vampires. So you couldn't do all that other stuff. But yeah, I mean, I want to try it and see what how the storytelling system has been tweaked.
Yeah.
and, like
Because it's been a fun system in the past.
yeah.